in another part. Attention, citizens of California. Attention, citizens of Oregon. Attention, citizens of Washington. Have your medical kits ready. Have your medical kits ready. Have your everything ready. Have all the flashlights ready, cables and everything. Your earthquake will be so powerful in California. It may destroy everything. It's going to be 9.0 greater magnitude. Golden Gate Bridge may collapse. It may affect Arizona, Nevada, Utah, Colorado. It may affect Montana, Idaho, and everything. People in California, be prepared for September 2017.
At home by yourself. The TV is on. The lights outside are getting darker. Not time for bed yet. You can't even sleep till mom and dad get home. You're in way too. Everything is fine. Everything is going all right. Everything just got a whole lot worse. Everything is going wrong.
Earthquake warning due for California. It's going to be 9.0 or greater magnitude. People in California, you have to be prepared for a major earthquake. It's going to occur in September 27th. The earthquake warning has been issued. Earthquake warning.
Don't open your closet or look under your bed. This time there won't be that knock at your door. Just stay awake now. Don't dare close your eyes. Preservation comes self-destruction. Everything is just fine.
Earthquake.
Everything is going right. Everything is just got a whole lot worse. Everything is going wrong.
For California, it's going to be 9.0 or greater magnitude. People in California,
Is there
you
anyone
have to
checking
be
on pools right
prepared
now?
for a major earthquake. It's going to occur in September 26th. The earthquake will be so powerful in California, it may destroy lots of houses. It may destroy have your everything ready.
I love to see it, Brian.
Oh, I love to see it.
Fucking happy. I'm so fucking happy.
Sean loves it too. Thank you, Sean.
I'm so fucking pissed.
Earthquake warning has been issued for
Where-
California.
Wait, say it ain't so.
Where?
I can't. I live in
It
California.
could be 9.4 magnitude or greater.
Brian, welcome to the show again. I'm gonna hit the button.
Hit the button.
Welcome to another episode of the Poorly Played stream, number
Oh,
Every
401.
Wednesday
Shit.
at 7
I'm
p.m.
so fucking
Pacific.
happy.
Brian Abishaka joins me. What's up, King Lord?
I'm hanging out on PPS.
Yeah, what's
401.
up?
Fantastic.
What's up, Brian? Shit.
Here we go. Let's get with the show.
Yeah, get with the show, everyone. You love it.
Get with the show.
You love when I get with it.
I want to get with the show.
Same here. I'm here now. I was giving some.
I'm getting knackered. I want to get with the show.
knackered. Does that mean sleep?
Going to bed.
Going to bed. Getting knackered.
Getting real
Yeah.
knackered.
Not like going to the permanent knacker in the
No,
sky.
no.
But you're just getting
Or
a little,
getting snookered.
getting sneaky. Well, no, I've been snookered too. I've played snooker.
Dangerous game.
Yeah, this is not a game of snooker. This is a game of deception. And this is Tecmo's franchise, Deception 4, The Nightmare Princess. Now, we'd played, don't look at that, that's not yet. We'd played Blood Princess on the show.
Right.
Blood Ties. Deception 4 Blood Ties on PS3 and on the Vita. I've been
Wow.
playing it a lot on my Vita recently.
Crossplay?
Yeah, it worked in
Love
crossplay.
that crossplay.
There's a version of the PS4 version that will do crossplay. As you can see there, download and upload data.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of a transfer ring of its own.
Yeah.
That works on the Vita as well. But I have for PS3, and we've played on the PPS before, Blood Ties, which is like a campaign story, as well as like some bonus kind of like arranged battles. But this is remastered graphics. It seems to be a lot more jiggle physics.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a lot more boobies bouncing up and down, and it's better graphics. It's PS4 graphics. But it's everything from Blood Ties and more. There's like a new mode, like a quest mode, which we can fuck with. There's user uploaded stuff. I just never had played this, and I've been playing so much on portable. I was like, this is rife for the PPS.
Yeah.
I need to bring it back.
I want to check this out.
So let's humiliate some invaders.
Looks like it's got Bayonetta physics.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, it does look
Ooh.
like that.
You got Nightmare Princess and Darkside Princess.
So this is the Blood Ties mode.
Okay.
This is the story that the Vita game I've been playing and the PS3 game that we played on the PPS is.
Oh, okay.
But then quest mode is the kind of this new mode where it's like one of the daughters of the devil, the red bitch, not the yellow or the blue one, the red one.
Okay.
Because in this mode, there's all three of those sisters are like influencing you on like how to set your traps. Like set humiliating traps for me. Oh, set diabolical traps for me. And oh, set brutal traps for the red princess. But the red princess is made flesh here. She's not in my mind anymore.
Right.
And she's got a new mode. But I don't know what happened to yellow and blue. But
Sounds like Ruby.
yeah, it really, who knows? There's, man, I haven't thought about Ruby in a long time. Is that still on?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Ninth season?
What happened to Forrest, though? I mean, did
Yeah,
he
I'm all about
bring
Forrest.
Forrest back.
Bring
Can Adam
For-
and Forrest come back in some
That's
kind
what
of
I'm saying.
heroic duo?
That's what I'm saying.
Kevin didn't like it when they killed me off. I'm gonna be
I
honest.
didn't.
He was real pissed. He got mad at Jordan of all people. I don't know why Kevin.
I'm so fucking pissed.
I know, Kev. Just calm down. He was real mad at Jordan. I'm
Yeah.
like, Jordan has nothing to do with that. Be mad at Jordan for
Yeah.
like, I don't know.
He said something about it at the wedding. It was weird.
Yeah, it was weird. Yeah, because Jordan and Holly were there, and then he was like berating Jordan by the
Yeah.
campfire. He was like,
Yeah.
I saw that from across the way, and I was like, God damn, I hope that's not about me. I mean, it better be about Camp or at least
Nah, man.
Face Fuck or Face Jam. What's it called?
Well, there's Fuckface.
Yeah, not
And
that
then-
one, not that one. Free battle is where, well, let's just do a free battle. Let's arrange our free battle here. I'm gonna change my traps. What are my abilities actually right now? Oh, I haven't even set these.
Oh,
either.
no. When was the... So...
I saved. Well, I haven't played much of this game, so I'm kind of early on in it. But I saved before I left the house. It looks like it did not take.
Or did you transfer your save?
No, I played this console at home
Oh,
before I
got
came
it.
here.
Got it.
So you get two kind of like modes, two modes to help you out. Like they will do different things. These abilities. I don't go with auto defense because it halves your money, but I'll do roll on square, and I'll do. Where is? Did I like? I have like half of the shit. Maybe I didn't load my save because I have like nothing I had before.
Yeah.
So this sounds weird, but anyway, I'll try again. We do have the Discord link.
Yeah.
And the Discord callers are already calling in.
Yeah, we got a lot of people already calling in.
Do you want to talk to one of
Yeah,
them?
Rodrigo's in the call.
Let me try downloading it, because, yeah, no, I'm not online here. Should be able to continue. Load
There we go.
my save file.
Whoa. What up, Rod?
Yo, what's happening, fellas?
Hey,
How
what's
you
up,
doing,
dude?
Man?
Good to hear from you, man.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, it has. I haven't heard your voice in quite a few.
Yeah, a few months now.
Well, hopefully that ends soon.
Yeah, I know. Do you have any plans? Are you on the road to vaccination?
I just got my first one last week on Wednesday,
Hell yeah.
and I got to go back at the end of the month,
Damn,
and
so
that'll be
you're
my
already
second
started?
one. Yeah, I got lucky.
Damn, that's cool.
I think for us, we're not supposed to be on the list yet. We're not considered
Well, we're
essential,
young,
but
yeah, we're young bloods, you know. We're living our
yeah, but I
lives.
just went to Walgreens. They didn't say anything. They were just like, "Oh yeah, come on in, and we'll give you the vaccine." So I was
Pretty-
like, "All right."
Pretty
That's
much.
awesome.
That's what I did.
So Walgreens is basically like in California, you can just like walk in if you find one.
I mean, you make an appointment, but yeah.
Oh, you make an appointment?
Other than that, yeah. You just walk in and they ask you. They give you a little what looks like a carbon like Xerox copy paper that says, "Are you eligible for this? Where, and how?" And there's one that just says meets county's requirements for vaccination. You just hit check, and that was it.
My save file's gone, guys.
Oh, dude.
This is starting the story over again
What?
from the campaign. My save file is like not here.
Is it on your Vita at least?
No, that's a different game.
Oh. They aren't even connected at all?
I like specifically set all this up before the stream at home
What?
because I wanted to like showcase different parts of the game, and it's gone. I don't know what happened.
Oh my god.
But
Did you play it on the PlayStation 5?
no, I played it on this console a half hour ago in my living room.
Oh, this is your
This game, this console,
okay.
this controller, my save data is just fucking gone. I don't know. Saved data in online storage. Let me see if there's old data here. Okay, that's fucking great. You know what? I'll take the fucking hit and we'll talk to Rod for a while I get through this.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Back to the Walgreens appointment. So you're going in for your next one when like 2 weeks? At the same
Yeah,
at the same place?
I go in the 31st. Yeah, the same place and everything.
Okay,
It
that's
was really
cool.
again, yeah, it was weird that they just like Brian said, they gave me a paper. They said, "Are you eligible?" I said yes, and next thing I knew, I was really like walking out of Walgreens, just being like, "All right,
You're like, yeah, I
that
smoke
was
4
it."
packs of cigarettes a day.
It's a little. Yeah, it's a little fucked up how easy it was to get it.
No,
But I
it's
mean,
not.
it's not like I couldn't mind or
Fuck it.
anything, you
It
know, for any of the people.
It shouldn't be fucked up.
First
Listen,
come,
if you're,
first serve.
I was having this conversation with somebody. If you're proactive enough to get up out on your ass and go find one, then you deserve one. That I don't know. That's just how I think. Because there are people out there who are eligible right now, and I don't want to shit on anybody, but they are purposefully not taking it. And there are people who want it.
Oh
who
yeah, there's
aren't
tons of people that
eligible
don't
yet,
want it.
and who could benefit from it but don't meet those requirements. Fuck it. If you leave a hot pie out on the windowsill, I'm gonna take it.
Yeah, the thing with this vaccine, right? If it heats up, it's like no good. So once they let this fucker out of cold storage,
Yeah.
they gotta stick it in arms.
Yeah, they have to administer it. So like, why just get it? Just get it out of the way.
Yeah.
For me, I'm like, I got it on Tuesday. It took more time to talk to the lady and get myself registered than it took to get the fucking vaccine.
Wow.
It was literally like I walked in there and I felt like I made it take longer because I had 3 more questions than the guy. He was like, "So do you have any questions?" I'm like, "Yeah, but I'm sure you'll tell me that this one question afterwards and this other thing. Can I schedule it at a different place if I need to?" And he's like, "Yep." And then he's like, "All right, which arm?" I'm like, "I don't left."
Left arm.
All right, Band-Aid, you're done.
Don't
Stay
look
in
at
the
that.
store
Not yet.
for 10 or 15 minutes, and you'll be good.
Yeah. You get to choose which arm.
I did. I don't know if you did, Rodrigo.
Can you get it in the other arm like next time? Like I want to go back and switch the arms up.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
They asked me like what my if I'm left-handed or right-handed,
Oh,
and I
okay.
think from there they decided like, oh well, if you're right-handed, we'll inject you in the left one.
Yeah.
But what's fucked up is that oh, go ahead.
Oh no, go. You go ahead.
Oh well, I was gonna say because after we found out like the whole Walgreens situation, we started telling our other friends, and Giselle told her friend, who then told someone else, but that person got really upset because he
Oh.
thought we were basically like cutting a line,
Yeah.
and he ended up like blocking Giselle's friend
Whoa.
for doing so, which is like,
It's a politicized
first off,
topic.
that's pretty fucking stupid. Like, why would you
Yep.
do that? Like, we're letting you know that you can go get it,
It's
and you
so
get mad at
funny.
us.
Everything's like a fucking hot button political like outrage inducing thing now. It's like anything regarding healthcare or this stupid fucking pandemic we're in or anything. Yeah, that makes no sense. I mean, I'm happy for anyone who's going out there and trying to get it. And I also am not like gonna be too pissed off at people holding out. Like, that's kind of fucked up to say. I know a lot of people don't like that opinion,
Yeah.
but you're entitled to put whatever you want to put in your body. So, I mean, like, I can't force some of my relatives to get it.
No.
Some of them are.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to, like, lose sleep over the ones that aren't going to get it. It's like, that's their fucking life. They're living it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I fully agree, and for me, it's of course I'm not saying go out there and beat down the doors and be disorderly about it. I think anybody who knows what I say here is never saying that. But I'm saying if there are vaccines available and you can sign up for one, or you can get somebody one that could benefit from it, you should get that done sooner rather than later. Because
Yeah, I want to get it sooner rather than later.
the more people who get it and have a success rate, that creates a cascading effect in people's minds that it's okay, then they'll be more likely to do it.
Definitely. And the more we're talking about, like, yo, I got it,
Yep.
the more people you have in your family, or the more people you have in your group of friends, or just fuck, if you're, a basement dweller and all you got is online friends and social media accounts, if you see them getting it, you're like, oh shit, maybe I should too.
Yep.
Maybe I should crawl out of this fucking dungeon and go down to Walgreens.
Yeah, I mean, if you can find it, which is what it was for me. I'm like, if I can find it, I'm gonna try to find it.
Yeah.
And I just kept the mentality of, if I'm trying to find concert tickets, or if I'm trying to get the PS5, how would I approach this? So I would
Like a boss.
Yeah. So literally what I did, I started at my address, and then I went further and further into the rural areas until I found a place that had availability, and then
So
I went
so
from there.
rural, you get more rural out there, and we don't
We don't really feel like getting a vaccine.
we don't
out
trust
here.
that Johnson and Johnson.
Well, cool. I will drive an hour and a half to go get it, so I can return back to fucking a little bit of peace of mind where I know if I go see like the biggest thing for me is if I go see somebody, like if I have Rodrigo come down to hang out for a weekend, and let's say I happen to have gotten sick.
It worked. All my stuff is
Yes.
back. I don't know what the fuck happened to my save on the system, but it reset.
That's so shitty, dude.
Anyway, no,
Well,
we're good.
But
we're
you
good.
know that the scenario for me is I don't like loose ends in general. I don't want to be a spreader. So if I can tie up a loose end by getting this vaccine,
A super spreader?
then boom, that's it.
Damn.
I don't want
Boom.
somebody else's parents to get sick because I don't know if I'm gonna get the vaccine.
I just want to wait till I'm kind of waiting on my healthcare
Yeah.
to tell me like, yo, you can come get it at the hospital. There's a crash cart here. That's my one thing is like, does Walgreens have a fucking crash cart with a registered nurse that can revive someone if they code blue? That's what I don't know.
Well, what they do is they make you. Well, they told us like just sit outside for like 15 minutes, and if you
Yeah.
feel anything, like there's a
Sean,
physician here to let us to look after you.
yeah, Sean volunteers at a local place I think he's talked about this
Yeah.
on the quarantine casts. But Sean has started getting his vaccinations. He's got his first shot.
Yeah.
And he's doing that. He got that by volunteering at the vaccination site. So his job was to watch people, like you're saying, Rodrigo, for 15 minutes. He would watch them in a separate room to make sure none of them die.
Well, Ryan, our
But-
resident doctor, says you wouldn't code because of it. You would go into anaphylaxis, so they would
Yeah.
just need an EpiPen.
Well, I know someone in my life that went into anaphylaxis and died because they couldn't EpiPen him or they couldn't revive him with
Yeah.
paddle. What I understand is they couldn't paddle his ass back, and it sucks.
And-
So,
Oh, man.
so it's a roll of the fucking dice. What
Yeah.
you're getting
They
You know-
do make you go through a 15-minute observation period afterwards.
in that 15. But my question is, in that 15 minutes, if something happens, are there paddles
Yeah.
in the building?
Now
Is
that-
there an EpiPen in the building? Is there a nurse or a doctor registered to do those life-saving heroics? Or
Yeah,
is
they have-
it the
they do have
pharmacist at Walgreens, who's like,
Yeah.
shit, man, I don't know.
I mean, hopefully, like if I pass out right
I mean,
next
at
to
the
like
pharmacy-
the vitamin section,
That-
Yeah.
I would err on the side of yes, but I also understand, like, when you're going into a place, there is a difference between going to a hospital where most people who work there have to have had some sort of technical training, as opposed to, like, at a Walgreens, yeah, one section, the pharmacy, has that technical training, but you're also in the store with a bunch of other people who have no concept of anything and what's going on. Like, my observation period was, hey man, don't leave the store for the next 10 or 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So I walked around the store, I bought a couple of snacks, I went to the bathroom, I made sure I didn't feel weird, I didn't have any shortness of breath. They said, really, the only thing you'll feel is a shortness of breath and, like, maybe dizziness because of that. That never happened until, like, just before I got home, but it was because I had been on the phone.
Oh yeah, you drove too.
Yeah, and I was talking on the phone, and, like, I had to project. So I was like, oh, you know what? Because I'm talking a little loud, I'm not stopping to take a breath. It feels like I kind of have, like, a little weight on my chest, but then I just went, and it went away. So
Oh, really?
Yeah. Honestly, it was so. I was telling Jasmine, I'm like, it was so short of a time to get the actual shot that it almost felt not worth the hour-and-a-half drive there and back to get it, because I was like, wow, I literally got here, took a piss, bought some chocolate, and, like, I drove an hour and a half to go to Walgreens is what it felt like.
Yeah. Drove an hour and a half into the boonies to get a. But you got vaccinated.
But I
That's
got
fucking
vaccinated.
great.
And again, I did it in a way that was that I acknowledged was aggressive. And
So you've got your vaccinated the same way Rodrigo did?
yeah,
Is that what you're saying?
yeah. At Walgreens, I got the Pfizer. I don't know. What
I don't know if
Rodrigo-
you talked about. Did you announce that yet? On. I didn't know. I didn't mention that you got the vaccine, even though we had a conversation before you were live, because I
Oh
didn't
yeah,
know
no,
if you were
I've been-
comfortable sharing.
No, I was like kind of just casually mentioning it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But I'm sure you've been talking about it
Yeah.
on your KLBR streams
Yeah,
and stuff too.
and we were talking about it on Big Dogs last
Oh,
night.
okay, okay.
Because I literally got home and went live an hour later.
Because
So-
I was gonna ask you your thing, but then I realized like, oh yeah, he hasn't mentioned that yet. I'm gonna let him say that. But I'm really happy for you guys, and my paranoia. People are saying in the chat like, is he afraid of getting air in the needle or whatever? I'm not afraid of anything. I just know that with any type of fucking medical, what would you call it? Procedure?
Yeah.
There's risk involved.
Yeah.
So if I'm going to
Yeah.
have a medical procedure, which I would classify an experimental vaccine as a medical procedure, I would want just to be in a facility that could do everything in their power to make life-saving measures. Maybe that's paranoid, but hey.
I agree with that, and it's all about, again, level of comfort. For me,
Yeah.
I-
And my turn in line it's coming.
Yeah.
My medical insurance and my hospital has been giving me newsletters that are like, yo, this age group, my parents are getting it right now, and then I'm like 2 groups away from that. And it will come.
yeah.
And
And that's, again, for me, my approach was I heard it was available. I heard that if you wanted it, you could get it.
Mhm.
So I knew I wanted to take those steps. I'm recognizing I'm being more proactive and aggressive about me getting it. And that's just because I've been, like, we can all do so much to try to be responsible for it during pandemic, like to actually do it. So if the vaccine is available to me and I can get it and it was possible, then I figure now I've checked off a box. I don't have to worry in May when it's open up to even more people, and then trying to find appointments, and then 5 a.m. roll calls. Like, hey, I found a thing and I'm all set. For me, it was peace of mind. So I could also, like, what I like to call move on with my life in certain ways. I'm still gonna observe the masks and the distancing and everything I need to do.
How awesome is it that you can like tell people, yo, I'm vaccinated, so can I come over and like do this? And, and now it's like, oh yeah, like there's no reason why you couldn't come hang out at my house now because you're vaccinated.
Yeah, and they give you a little card so you can show people you've gotten your first and second.
They do. They give you a card.
They give you a vaccination form so you can see it.
That's
and
pretty cool.
Yeah, I can go over to people's houses and not have to worry about, oh well, I'm gonna go. Like, I didn't get to see some of my friends this holiday season because they wanted to be with their families. So to do so, they self-quarantined from everybody else so they could be with their grandparents and their aunts and their uncles. They all agreed to do that the last 2 weeks.
They did a bubble thing.
For like not even 2 weeks, like a month. I didn't even see any of them.
Imagine all the people who worked out of town and had to travel, and then when they came back, like Sean, quarantined for 12 days in their fucking garage or a guest house or something. You know? Or what? But just to not have to do that anymore, it's just gonna be so much better going back to normal.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And again, like if I'm using, that's why I keep saying I use the mentality of trying to get tickets for a concert or buy a new console. Like, I know that like you just have to go and search, and you have to look for different ways.
Like getting a PS5, yeah.
Yeah, and if
I mean, Sean like has to do like lot of hours of volunteer work. He's giving up his time to do that. Like you had to find a place that was an hour and a half out of town to get there. Like.
It also affects my work. Like I do, aside from doing this, I do videography. So like one of the places I do videography for is a specialty grocery store, food service workers. So if I'm going in and out of there, I need to be vaccinated. Also, a lot of my clients were food service workers or, massage therapists or people who work with other people. So
they need to get vaccinated.
So I need to be able to tell them, hey, I'm good, so that if we need to start getting their business up and running and getting videos out and putting out things.
Can you imagine how bad it is for your clientele if you're a massage therapist? Like, I haven't gotten a massage since all this shit started.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I know one personally, and he's like,
that's what I'm thinking of our buddy, and he has to get, if he could get vaccinated, it'd be so much better for his business because right now he's got to get like tested every week, and that's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, and that's what he's been doing.
I know. That's when he told me he gets tested every week. I'm like, fuck. He's like, yeah, but for the massage, like I gotta show these people like I'm good. I'm like, yeah. I'm not even that trusting. I'm like, my back has been fucking killing me. My shoulder's been screwed up a couple times this last year, and I just couldn't do it. I was like, nah, I'm not going to get a massage. Like I usually would do that.
It's necessary in my opinion.
Well, we're getting older, and the chiropractor thing has helped me when I've been really injured. But then what I found is like maintained massage. If I re-injure the pinched nerve that I have, really, really makes a difference of my quality of life.
It does.
Which is like once a month on average. Well, no, it's actually if I sleep fucked up and I pinch that thing again, then I need the massage to like get loose. And it goes away.
I love the massage for many reasons. Main reason.
Well, happy ending one.
Every single time. Thank you, Andrew. But
you've met Andrew, right, Rodrigo?
Yeah.
I believe I did a couple times. Yeah.
The one thing he always says when I say you because I do this to him, I'm like, you met Rodrigo. He's like, yeah, the guy who beat in Mark of the Wolves, huh? And I'm like,
Andrew beat.
Yeah, he beat Rodrigo with.
That's what he holds it to, though.
That's all he can care about. And I'm like,
that's Andrew.
And I'm like, I can't wait to tell Rodrigo because Rodrigo's gonna be like, all right, fool, fucking, let's go again then. Let's go again.
Andrew's good. Andrew's really good.
Let's fucking go again. I'll take your Rock Howard with my cush nude butt. I'll fucking do it.
I mean, that's the biggest reason I got the vaccine too. Is I want to hang out with friends again. Yeah. More than that one, and then also the second reason, which I'm a little ashamed to say, is I really want to see. And I know I'm gonna get flamed for this, but I want to see Godzilla vs. Kong in theaters like so bad.
Yeah.
I'm with you. If I'm vaccinated, I'd definitely be down to like go to restaurants and theaters again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be safe out there for sure, you know, like wear the mask and everything. But if we're
Yeah.
talking about like personal, like just me making sure, like if I go see this movie, I'm not gonna die. I'm gonna wear like the hazmat suit as an extra protection. I'll go to Las Vegas, but I want to see like
Dude, I looked it
Godzilla
up
versus Kong so bad.
because I was supposed to be in Japan for the Ava release,
Yeah.
and the whole pandemic, it got delayed so many
spoilers.
times. So it came out 2 weeks ago. Or no, I'm sorry. It came out 2 days ago.
2 days
It
ago.
came
Yeah,
out Monday. So I was really looking up like a week before that, like even if I was vaccinated, what if I could miraculously get fucking both shots put in at the same time? Johnson and Johnson get on both sides of me, hold me down, put a fucking shot in each arm.
Yeah.
And then I was like, could it even happen? But it's like you'd have to fly in, stay in a hotel to quarantine for a fucking, 2 weeks, then go see the movie, then come home
Yeah.
and do the same thing here. Like, it just couldn't happen.
How long?
But I'm with you, Rod. I want more than anything to just be in the theater for a fucking movie again. I don't think that's too much to say.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think.
I mean, these were our main hobbies. This was my main date night with Trish. I was able to take her to the movies and dinner at least once a week. We haven't done that in a fucking year, and if you think that doesn't affect the relationship
Yeah. Oh.
and the happiness of me trying to fucking come up with alternative things, that it's like, yo, it's hard to replace something you did on fucking, like, it's hard to replace a, what do you call it? Habit. You've built this
Yeah.
habit of doing this at least once a week. It's hard to replace that with a new one because I've struck out. I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
I tried, but nothing.
Yeah, it's just not the same. Like I
Nothing's the
really, the theaters for sure is the one thing I miss the most because we used to go a lot too. Like we used to
Yeah.
go to the New Beverly and watch all these, like Grindhouse movies. Go
Dude,
to the
and Movie
Egyptian
Club
theater.
was the shit. Even it was still
Yeah.
working.
And
Yeah.
well, I mean, ever since like the whole quarantine thing happened, like I've just been streaming movies online with like my friends on Discord. So
Yeah,
that's
you do
kind
a
of
lot of that.
that kind of helps a little bit, but it's not the same as like sitting down at like the New Beverly watching like some crazy martial arts movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, and movie theater popcorn is something I miss so much. I mean, I try to do it at home with like, I got the little powder that they have at the fucking thing, and I try to mix it, and it's fine, but like, I just miss going there and
Yes.
ordering a big ass bucket of popcorn. The last
Oh,
movie I
yeah.
saw in the theater was Tenet, and it was just me and Andrew in the theater, so that was nice. But like,
You went, so that's during pandemic.
that was during the
Last movie I saw was Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh my god.
February.
So, oh yeah, because you had to wait to see, or no, you saw Tenet at the drive-in, then you had to wait to see
Yeah.
actually see it.
we
on
tried
Blu-ray.
we tried to replace not only movie theater popcorn, but like we tried to do like the $30 Disney VODs and like
Oh,
Bill and
yeah.
Ted as soon as that was a VOD, and like we were buying the movies to watch at home, but with our shitty internet it's not even fucking HD.
Yeah.
Then we tried doing the drive through a couple times, and then about 3 bungled adventures where we couldn't see or hear shit. That kind of turned into a disaster. So, I mean, yeah, I just want to go back to the theater with you guys,
Yeah.
too. That's
Dude,
really all I fucking want.
You know what I want to do? I just want to like, and I was saying this before, like, I just want to go to fucking Denny's or Chili's, sit inside, not in the fucking heater, fucking
See,
outside.
I've not done patio.
with-
I've not done parking lot dining. I haven't done any of this
Yeah.
outdoor
It-
shit. I'm not half-assing.
Yeah.
Honestly, like I'm glad it's available, and it's a nice option when you're feeling a little stir crazy. Like I've gone like breakfast places that traditionally already had outdoor seating anyways, so it's
Yeah.
like that's nice. But like, no, I want to go. I went to Denny's once during the time when it was open. You sit outside in a tent under a tarp, and it feels like you're at somebody's quinceanera. Like
Yeah, and it's Denny's
Hell yeah.
food. Like, you can
Yeah.
make that at home.
exactly, like part of the thing I like about Denny's is sitting inside a shitty diner, having coffee come to me
Yeah,
every
coffee
5
comes
seconds.
to you. Yeah!
And it's like fucking warm, and you can hang out. We talk about stupid shit for 3 hours with Rodrigo and Giselle when we're like, don't you have to drive up to LA? And they're like, yeah, fuck it, it's okay.
All
It's
right.
okay. It's okay.
Well, hey, you guys keep talking about. I have to fucking start actually playing a video game. So
Yeah, Rodrigo.
I've basically loaded in just a prearranged kind of get control of the situation map. So I got 3 enemies dropping in. I picked a random hospital. I don't know. And I'm going to set some traps to kill these fools. That's all we need to know. We can analyze them. Devil's Eye tells you if they're weak to anything, if they whatever.
Bellini the unlucky.
Yeah, Bellini's not very good. But anyway, back to you guys. That's enough info for the audience at home.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Rodrigo, what else? We probably like diverted your original intention for the call, but yeah, what was
Damn, look at those.
what was the purpose of your original call?
No, well, I mean, I want to check in and see how you guys are doing. I want to let you know about the whole, like, the Walgreens situation about the vaccine, because more than anything, like, I want to make sure if you guys would have us over, once we all get vaccinated, we'll hang out again, watch movies like we used to.
Mean, yeah, we couldn't do, Christmas cast this last year, like stuff like that, like, oh, we can finally do stuff with people again and not have to go through these like just even finishing the Ava in 5 minutes thing was such a task, But I think the guys all know about the Walgreens trick. Brian, you let them know?
Oh yeah.
And Sean's already well on the way.
Yeah, it's it's different state to state, different in your local region, but like it went from me going like, oh, let me see if they have it, to let me dig a little deeper. 15 minutes, I think, of actual work to find a place near me. Again, I was willing to drive an hour and a half to go. It was really more like an hour and 20 minutes, but I was willing to go sit in the car, drive for that long. The entire time I was thinking as I was driving back, I'm like, I've definitely spent my time in worse ways, so who cares if I spent 2 hours driving to fucking make sure I can now, tell people that I'm safer. At
Dude,
least.
I've driven for Craigslist buys further than that. You know what I mean? It's like,
yeah, dude, I've driven for stupider reasons. I mean, I don't even want to say stupider because everything is, for whatever. Like you have to see value in everything is what I think. And like, yeah, I've definitely done things that I've been less happy with my time.
Sure.
And so I think I can stomach an hour and a half each way to make sure that I'm safe. And then be able to also, like, I haven't really gotten this. I saw my grandma once.
I haven't, dude. I haven't seen my grandma in over a year.
It was like,
I've talked to her on the phone, but, I want to actually, like, go see family members who
see them, not just stand outside and hi.
I'm pretty much seeing my friends because I get to work with Rocco, Derek, and Sean, and you. I'm seeing my like real close inner circle, but like, I only saw Frank once this last year. I haven't seen Rod. I haven't seen you in over a year now. Or wait,
I think so.
Did you come? We did pizza in the park once.
Yeah. Like that.
Yeah. But
that's still the one time I met up and like got takeout food and met at a park with friends to eat it.
Yeah.
I did that once during the pandemic. That was a lot of fun. I mean, as much fun as
that
we
was
could have.
that for sure was I mean, that's why, like, I think of those days when, like, we would hang out and it's like, fuck, man, like, I really want to get back into that stuff, like there's been a lot of like Blu-ray releases that have come out and it's just like, I need to show somebody this insane movie.
Yeah.
I think of like the perfect people is like you guys, like I want to share like those movies with you guys. But
yeah, and Rodrigo's been the only person who has come down aside from like Jasmine, but like because we watched Tammy and the T-Rex partway through pandemic when it was kind of like dipping at that one part where we thought we were getting through the clear, and I remember you came down and we watched Tammy and the T-Rex.
Oh, there's the paddles. Bring me back from my vaccine death.
There they are.
I'll bring this guy back from his vaccine.
Oh my god. Just sit right on it. But yeah, like I miss just putting on movies or like sitting around and sharing stupid videos and talking about music or what the fuck ever.
I hit the goddamn it.
Oh, is this guy
I got hit
me?
I got hit by the element in the room. There's needles in this cabinet and they fucking hit me.
Oh, I thought this dude with the axe kept attacking me.
No, he started hitting me after the needle stabbed me and slowed me down.
I got you.
But my traps are doing all kinds of shit. This guy,
this looks like a game Rodrigo would play.
He's in an embarrassing position. You see that? It's
Yeah.
he's basically like in stirrups, so
That's great.
it's an embarrassing situation. Oops.
I really appreciate when games let you do shit like that. In Max Payne, I shot somebody right in the asshole.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
I've been playing Max Payne 3 the last couple of days. That game is so fucking fun. Sometimes it gets a little too chaotic, and I'm like, okay, what the fuck am I even supposed to be doing? But then
Yeah.
once you decipher it, it's like Hotline Miami. It's just, all right, just fuck shit up. It's great.
Yeah, that for sure is one of my favorite like third person shooters. Like the gunplay is so satisfying. Like I don't think I've ever played a game that comes close to like how satisfying it is to just like use a shotgun on somebody, like other than like Doom.
You know what? Other game is good like that, Rodrigo? Red Dead Redemption 2, and it's because I'm almost 100% sure it's the exact same shooting engine.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah,
Is Max
yeah, for
Payne
sure.
3?
I mean,
Yeah.
the first of all, kill cams. You remember how when you would kill somebody? Well, you actually probably didn't play that much Red Dead 2, did you?
No.
Okay. They brought back the kill cams
Oh.
from Max Payne in Red Dead 2. You know when you would do like a slow motion headshot?
Oh, yeah. I didn't play online, but I played the shit out of the game.
Yeah. I mean, it happened in the main story too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about now. Yeah.
And like yeah, so all of that is there. I kind of feel like the gunplay's a little bit chunkier.
Ooh, got 'em both.
Like the auto aim in Red Dead definitely snaps.
Oh, it
Whereas-
snaps to the body parts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas in this one, it'll like snap to a general region, and then you still have to do a little. Like they don't give you easy headshots like they do in. Well, I don't want to say they're easy. They take a little bit of like the slight tap up and then fire, but like I feel like they refined it for Red Dead, and I wished they would make more. Rockstar, I should say, would make more single-player linear action games, because as a lean piece of shooting, third-person shooting and storytelling, that game is so much fucking fun. I can't believe how much fun it is and how little people talked about it. It's just like pulpy and fun and stupid and gory, and yeah, like Max Payne 3 was great, and I don't know why people didn't play it more.
I never played any of the Max Payne games, honestly. I just hadn't
Oh,
ever
man,
touched
they're
that
so good.
franchise. Yeah, I know it's like
The,
renowned. So many people are huge fans of it.
Yeah, I mean the first two, were made by the guys who did Control and like Alan Wake and stuff. So like
Yeah.
the story, like
played
the
one
writing
Alan
in those
Wake.
first two games are really, really good. But the thing that I loved about 3 was the fact that they straight up just took inspiration from the movie Man on Fire with Denzel Washington.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, really?
That's that is like one of the ultimate like dad movies, and I used to watch that so many times, and then on rewatching that movie I get the itch to just be like, I want to play Max Payne 3 again. And it's the exact same. I mean, it's in Brazil instead of Mexico, but
Yeah.
it feels like you're playing like the movie. It's so much.
I think I should try it out, Brian. I know I've been watching your streams. It looks fun.
Yeah.
Something else you played, and now I'm watching Trish play, is that Setsuna's Sacrifice?
Oh yeah. Hellblade.
Hellblade, yeah.
Senua's Sacrifice. You can beat that in like a day. I beat that the 2 times I played it. I beat it in one sitting.
Doc Ryan on the latest GCP was telling me about it too. It's like he was saying like play with headphones on.
Oh, you have to play that game.
Yeah,
with headphones on.
she's playing it with our surround sound, but it's like all the whispers and everything like
You-
in my ear. I'm like, holy fuck, this game's
your house
cool.
is the only house I would say that,
Yeah.
that like even in mine, I'm sure it would have been fine, but like because they recorded in binaural, like what they did in some rides at
Yeah.
Disneyland, and when you wear the headphones, it is like somebody is like whispering right in your ear.
Yeah, it really is whisper right in your ear.
And it feels like it's there. They can do the tracking so it feels like it's actually like on your neck, like it, and it's so fucking good because of just the exploration it does, and the gameplay is fun as shit, man.
Yeah?
When I played it again, I had a really good time with it. The combat isn't so overwhelming that you're gonna hate it, and it's adaptive. So if you're losing,
I'm watching her play it, and I honestly am like, I'm getting all I need out of watching
yeah,
her play it.
if you're watching the whole thing, then don't bother.
Yeah, I do a lot of that. In
Yeah.
quarantine, I watch my girlfriend play a lot of video games.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's almost as cool as playing them. But, there's only one TV. What are we going to do? We used to have 2 TVs set up in the living room.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we played the shit
Yeah.
out of the Wii U together because we were on Splatoon like fiends when that first came out.
Oh, you mean wait on Wii U or on Switch?
The first Splatoon.
Oh, the first. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
We played that like at the same time in the living room on different TVs, like looking across from each other on two different couches.
I remember that setup. You guys changed that now?
Yeah, we changed that. Yeah, we played a lot of Borderlands 3 that way too.
Yeah.
And then after we kind of fell off Borderlands, like, yeah, I took that other TV out of the room. One's enough. We upgraded, and
Yeah. Wait.
I have to give you guys another invitation once this is all fucking done and we're vaccinated, so we can watch some of Rod's 4K Blu-rays
Oh
in
yeah,
our
dude.
in the new living room. I don't think you guys have seen the new setup. But.
No. Literally the last time I was at your house was probably before last year.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you know, when the fuck am I gonna go over to your house if we're not, you know, all going? Yeah, I think it might have been the last podcast barbecue thing that we did.
Or if we were wiring or something.
But we stopped. We had already stopped wiring by then.
Yeah.
by
I'm gonna
last year.
play. I've started the quest in this game. It's the new quest. It's not the one from Blood Ties, but it's basically like do this stage and get these objectives. So this one was, those are your 3 prizes I've unlocked, which is basically you unlock traps this way. Before, you would have to buy the traps and then advance as you progress through the game. Now it's like, hey, do this combo, you'll unlock a boulder, a swinging hammer, and this quest. There's different ways, you know. To beat the level, I've got to defeat an enemy with a combo of 4 hits or more. But to do the rewards, you have to, like it says, 5 hits or more, 6 hits or more, I'll get the quest unlocked. Like all these things. So this is kind of a different way to play the game. I'll just jump back in where I was.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, anything else, Rod?
Great call.
Yeah, good hearing from you, man.
No, I mean, that was pretty much it. I just wanted to check in on you guys, and hopefully, I mean, you know, once next month,
I'm telling you.
if anything changes, I'll let you guys know, see how you guys are doing, and then hopefully we'll get to hang out again, have a little carne asado or something.
Something.
Would be nice.
In the
Hell yeah,
backyard,
man.
dude. I would love it.
Safely, of course.
Oh yes. That's gonna be this.
You're making my mouth water.
Oh man, getting all those meats and just grilling them up. That's what I want to do. Just pounds and pounds of meat.
Yeah.
That's the life right there, bro.
Oh,
But yeah, I'll let you guys go. Hope you guys have a good night
hell yeah,
and
man.
good rest of the week.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, Rod. Take care.
Thanks for calling in. Little
Great call from Rod. Wow.
little pandemic update here on
Yeah.
the PPS. Feels good. You know, we talked about our friend Andrew, the massage therapist. He's also in a little band we play all the time on here.
Oh yes.
Maniac, as well as Razor Knights, the new formation. Lead singer of both those bands. Also in this one. Here's a little multiple stab wounds, an old classic. We'll be right back. This is our first break. Don't go anywhere.
So fucking happy.
Can't take it no more. I'm going out that door. I said I can't take you no more. 'Cause I'm so damn bored. Going out to LA. Playing around the world. Gonna buy myself a rock and roll girl. I can't take it no more. I'm going out that door. I said I'm bored. I can't take it no more. Going out to LA. Yeah. Around the world. Yeah. I'm gonna find myself a rock and roll girl. Yeah.
and everything crashed. So I'm not back. Okay, I am back. Welcome. Sometimes the Stream Deck just flickers off and it's like, oh, everything was there. I'm gonna get back right into some gameplay. But first I have to pick my items. So these are the traps I have unlocked. As you can tell from our previous round, I do love myself the swinging axe. But I also am partial to Arrow Slit Plus. Gives you bonus arc when you use it. Okay, cool. Let's do that. Also a wall nudge. There's less unlocked here because this is like the story mission. We can have a lot of stuff. So let's go with the pumpkin mask, swinging axe, arrow slits. Oh, this will pull victims in. That's good. We have a push and a pull. All right, that's enough. I set my abilities.
A little bit of push you pull me.
Little bit. Let's start the show. So we want to defeat an enemy with a combo of 4 hits or more to advance this one. 5 hits up to 6 hits will keep unlocking more shit. So that's good. That's what we're going to try to do. Yeah, I've been watching Trish play so many video games in the pandemic, and like I only have been getting a kick out of playing games on weekends. It's weird.
Really?
Like I'll lay in bed when I'm still working 2 jobs.
Yeah.
I'm trying to sell a bunch of tools on OfferUp in my spare time, which is basically like having a third fucking part-time job. If I'm listing 17 items, I'm constantly being texted on this thing.
Yes.
And just dealing with that. It's like basically like I've still worked my ass off and I'm fucking at the end of a like 10 or 14 hour day, I'm fucking too tired to play something. I can watch whatever. So I'll watch her play that or whatever trash TV she has on. But I've been just sitting in bed and fucking using my Vita again. Which I love the fucking Vita.
You and I and Rocco, I mean, I know other people in the chat.
I forget how good the battery is. Still, the battery on this thing is a tank.
It's like 10 or 12 hours.
A week and a half before I have to charge it again.
Really?
And it's like, yeah, and I'm playing like every night. I'm playing like, I don't know, 15.
And you don't plug it in?
15 minutes. No.
Oh, you're playing like 15 minutes. See, I would game for at least
But
an
like,
hour or
I've
two.
still got a full fucking battery on it right now.
What I would like to do is I want to get a bigger card for it because they were so fucking expensive when they came out. I couldn't get one that was big enough. But like the Vita is the best handheld device, Sony handheld device.
It really is. This is like the Blood Ties version of the game that I've been playing on, and it is such a good fucking device, dude.
Especially that version.
Oh, the OLED.
Garrett and I, and this is one of the main reasons I wanted to get the PS5 at launch is Sony has a history of first release being the best version.
Yeah, the most luxed out version is the
PS3 first release, that had the fucking bays for all the memory cards and SAT cards and fucking it had 4 inputs.
Just one?
For USBs on the front. And then everything after that, they took out all the media bays. It was also backwards compatible. It had the fucking like hardware in it to actually play PS2 games. Like everything was in that. And then every other release emulated PS2 backwards compatibility. They took out all the bays. They took out the extra USB slots. I mean,
even the first PS1, they took out the parallel I/O port in the back where you could do all your action replays and Game Sharks and shit.
Yeah.
I mean, every PlayStation product, the first release is the monster, and then it's always downhill from there.
Yeah, and the first Vita has one of the best.
I can only put out 1 trap, and I have to get a fucking 6-point combo, or at least a 4. But I can't put 4 traps out. I can only put 1.
Oh, you gotta use your brain.
Sucks.
But yeah, I mean, like especially that one that had the OLED port that had everything, the best screen, good battery. The next ones that came out are good, but the buttons, everything, it's like that is the Lux version. That feels like the PS5 controller. The Vita does.
Yeah.
So I think, honestly, like, you got to get that first release Sony shit.
Yeah, I think one of my favorite products, too, is the PS Vita TV. or I think in the US it just was called Vita TV
Oh.
or PlayStation TV. I don't remember. It was a small. It looked like a third-party like media reader that you'd get on Amazon with a Chinese company's name on it for $29.99. But it was just a little Vita reader. You could put a memory stick in it and a Vita game, and it would play Vita games on your TV, and you would sync a PS4 controller or a PS3 controller. And then you could have like full fucking control of Vita games on your TV
Yeah.
with a real controller. It was I love that device.
Yeah. I
Those
forgot you
are
had one of
those are expensive now.
Those are very expensive.
Holy shit, those are expensive
now.
now.
Those are at least $145 now.
That thing retail, dude. Even this stupid fucking extra buttons on the back of the DualShock 4.
Yeah.
These things aftermarket are so expensive now. It was like a $20, $30 product, but aftermarket they're like $100.
It's crazy.
But for just 2 extra buttons.
And again, oh dude, those
Always get the Sony shit out the gate.
I should have gotten one of those. I thought they were gonna go full 4 back.
It's weird, but like right at the end of the PS4's life, they put this out.
Yeah, and I thought, and that's what's weird.
Put
is
it out
that
on the PS5.
It's not compatible on the PS5, and the PS5 I thought was gonna have back paddles because of that, and then they didn't.
No.
But instead, I think like, hey, the PS5 has one of the best controllers for playing modern games. Period.
now-
I love the size of it. But yeah, I love the Vita. Yeah, it may not have had its own first-party games, but here's the bottom line.
Oh, I
it's-
can put more out now.
It still has remote play.
Yeah, it does.
It was one of the first systems to have remote play. I don't know if it can remote play with the PS5, but it can remote play to the PS4, and that's pretty fucking amazing. So, hey, PS Vita. Plus now I'm hearing all the fucking hacks you can do with it. You can, put all of these like emulations. All
Yeah.
this,
I have my
thank you, Hugo.
My PSP is like super fucking hacked with custom firmwares and shit. What'd Hugo do?
They gave 5 gift subs.
They did?
Thank you, PSP.
Hugo, thanks. It's awful nice of them.
Yeah, it really is.
That was just a little guitar riff for you, Hugo. Man, I can put more than one trap out, so now I'm going back to my original plan of like, I'm gonna try to get a 6 combo kill. Be like a one-hit kill essentially if I plan it all right. We'll give them. Damn, I gotta get some sticky arrow shit going now because that'll draw them into me. They'll land here. I need a springboard. Where's the springboard? Here we go. If they land here, and then I could throw them into this. Ooh, I need one more over. And this goes one more over. Boom. So this should work. Let me just check the traps info here. A Caress of the Goddess. Judgment of the Goddess. Proximity sensor will disperse justice anyone who
Whoa.
stands before it. So that
Severe.
will count as a 3rd attack in my chain of destruction. So a 4th one now. I could get him with the sticky arrow over here, pull him back into the corner, and then hit him with bear trap or the pumpkin mask. That's embarrassing. Let's give him the pumpkin mask last. This won't be a 6-point combo, but let's see how much. Damn, you only have like 290 seconds to do this. Okay, swing. That's a hit. Number 2 goes off without a hitch. Is she embraced by the goddess? No! Set off number 3. Sticky joint and the pumpkin mask. Damn, I got a 4-point combo. Let's see. Oh, it didn't give me the 4 points. It gave me 2 and 2 because I waited too long in between.
Yeah.
How didn't I fucking throw her into this? Can I rechange my Diabolica? Oh no, that pillar would be in the way. Okay, we'll rethink this, Brian.
All right.
While I'm rethinking, should we take another Discord call?
Yeah, I think we should. Let's talk to Kaito Kid. That's a name I haven't seen in a bit.
It's the Kaito Kid.
Hell yeah. In the chat, people are saying they would love to play a new Sony portable, but I think really remote play is the option now. You can get it on your laptop, you can get it on your iPad, you can get it on your phone. Why are they going to produce hardware and lose money on hardware and try to sell you on that?
It's hardware. Portable hardware is like, it's hard because it's not a big market.
You're really diverting your fan base.
Nintendo figured it out, dude.
Yep.
Nintendo merged it
Yep.
because Nintendo had the corner on it, and Sony's never been that great. And neither is Sega
Exactly.
or
I
Neo
agree.
Geo. Who else even tried?
I mean, yeah, Neo Geo was the best. The Neo Geo
Back
Pocket,
then.
yeah.
Back then.
But the bottom line is you're splitting your fan base because there are some people who only get portable systems because they're too poor to get controllers or whatever, or that's all they can afford really
Yeah.
is the portable.
What can you afford there, Kaito?
Yeah, Kaito.
Sorry, we called. Yeah, and then we're.
It's
talking
okay.
Over you.
It's okay. It's okay. I have a Switch. Like Switch is perfect for me.
Yeah.
'Cause I moved like over a year ago. I couldn't bring a
merge.
console.
Yeah.
I don't even have a television, but the Switch is like a console and a portable in one. So
Yeah.
Yep.
it's perfect. I think.
They nailed it. Those fucking guys.
It's like they've been doing it for long enough. I just hope they get a more powerful system out because it's been 4 years now.
Oh yeah.
And,
Of Switch?
Yeah. Came out.
There are some rumors, right, about the
A more
upgraded Switch
powerful
coming.
Switch.
They've
Yeah.
been talking about
Yeah.
that forever. Yeah.
And then in the latest Nintendo Direct, they said no new Switches.
yeah.
And then another leak came out. Oh, it's going to be
Yeah.
upgraded hardware, which OLED screens from Samsung. Okay. It's just going to
4K,
be
whatever.
no bezel, which is bigger screen. OLED is a brighter screen. Bigger battery, which the battery's fine. And they're not going to change the format of the Joy-Cons and all the accessories. That would be stupid. I think that's what it'll be if we get it.
Yeah, I don't know, like, right, Kato Kid, like, they've been talking about it, they've been teasing it, but then they've
Yeah.
like,
Well,
but
it's
never
rumored.
been,
Nintendo's never
them.
talked about it.
Yeah, they've never been the ones to say it. It's just
Yeah, okay.
us, or the collective us, being like, so what is it gonna be? Like, it's gotta come out, and it's gotta have this, and like,
Yeah. I
don't
guess
know.
everybody, just like with any PlayStation that comes out, you can guess like, oh, there's definitely a PlayStation 5 Pro, in the works somewhere. But there's no specific details yet. Then it's gonna be just guessing when something will actually come out.
Yeah, exactly, and it's Nintendo. We've never been right about Nintendo speculations. Like, this week they're gonna announce this. They're gonna announce Twilight Princess. They're gonna announce Twilight Princess, and they announced Skyward Sword.
What is that?
So like, nobody fucking knows. So let's not pretend like we're gonna know.
No, just wait for the Nintendo Direct, and we can all be happy about it. When
Yeah. Well, I
Get
know I'm not in the market for a light. I wasn't in the market for a light, and I'm not in the market for probably a pro. But I definitely am in the market for more PS5 software.
Oh yeah.
Ah, fuck, she died.
Yes. Me fucking too. I want more PS5 games.
Do I have to set all the Diabolica again? Ah,
Maybe.
probably do. Yeah, there's Yakuza 5 I just got, so that's cool. But like, I'm ready for more PS5 games.
Is that the Yakuza Like a Dragon?
I keep calling it 5. I don't know what is wrong with me.
Drop that.
I continually
Because you're.
to Rocco call it Yakuza 5, and he always goes, you mean like a dragon? Like you just said to me. It's the same every day.
Oh my god.
I don't know why I keep calling it 5. That was 2 games ago
You're
that I played.
just
It's
stuck
on
the
PS5,
last-
so.
No, well, yeah.
Yeah,
probably
that's
it.
why.
Yeah.
That's why. Because I was waiting for the Like a Dragon PS5 release.
Yeah, and so am I. But I want to finish Kiryu's Saga. So I think for me one of the best games to kind of fill that gap that Garrett was talking about. Of I get off of work, I'm fucking tired. I don't want to engage. Like a game like this involves way too much thinking. So I'd have to play a game like this on the weekend. If I'm not streaming a game now, especially like when I get home after this stream, or like when I'm done with Big Dogs, I'll play a game like fucking Yakuza, and it's like watching a TV show.
Yeah,
Because
it's
most-
very Yakuza. Yakuza Like a Dragon is very passive.
Yeah.
In the way you play it, especially because now it's turn-based.
Yeah. Well, even before, like, yeah. So that's the thing that I want to see. Like, even before, it was such a fun. It was like an RPG beat 'em up, and I'm like, this
Yeah.
is exactly what I want at the end of the day. Like, I throw on my fucking world. I go and hang out with Kiryu. We go see some crazy shit. A guy just starts coming on the street to tell me he wants pictures taken, and we get there and he says he wants to take pictures of me. Then he makes me take my shirt off.
I
Then I
know.
fight a guy who's only wearing nothing but red Speedo for some reason, and I'm like, I don't care. This is great. I'm like, to me, I'm laughing my ass off. I'm enjoying it. At the end of it, the guy's like, I'm sorry, I was such an inappropriate person. I really need to calm down my tendencies. And I'm like, that's beautiful. And then you go eat.
You're getting very specific with a mission from Yakuza 6.
Yeah, it's from
Okay.
Kiwami
about
too.
Oh, that's from Kiwami too. See,
But-
I didn't even start the Kiwami games
Yeah.
or 0 because I got like halfway into 5, halfway into 6. I think like most of the way into 4 back in the day. Judgment I barely dipped into. You played a lot of Judgment,
I beat
Brian.
Judgment.
I just have this thing where like, oh, you beat it, right?
Yeah.
I never finish Yakuza games, man.
They're
I
long.
never finish them.
Yeah, they are really long. I started with 0 a couple of years back, and I really liked it. But none of the Kiwami games were on PC then. But they've been released recently too. So I've been playing 1 and 2, and now 3, 4, and 5 are on Steam as well. Even though they're not Kiwami, they're just like the older versions.
Oh.
I'm looking forward to playing those as well.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, I thought the Kiwami. Well, yeah,
Missed.
the remastered versions. I don't think they're gonna make Kiwami out of the other games. I think
No.
Kiwami 2 was just their way of like, hey, we you know what? We wanted to see how a game would look here, so we built this world, and we're actually gonna make this Yakuza 6, and then they ran it on the Kiwami 2.
Oh yeah.
But it's great. It runs beautifully. It looks incredible, and I
Is
love
this
it.
on? Is this new one 7? Is it on the Kiwami 2 engine, or is this a new engine?
Yeah, so now it's called the Dragon Engine.
Dragon engine. Okay.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, I could be thinking of a different game, but it would make sense considering that the Like a Dragon is the main theme and he's the dragon, Dojima. But
I can't kill this bitch in fucking. I keep killing her early before I get all my shit done. Look at the die. This thing grabs your ass.
Yeah. So Like a Dragon is on the same engine as 2 and 6.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, okay.
It's just running on PS5 makes it look so good.
Exactly.
There's a setting in it that's like HD graphics or SD. It's like there's one setting for graphics.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know what it does because it's outputting in 4K
Is it like-
HDR.
Performance mode or like
It
I don't
doesn't
know,
say
graphics
anything
mode or
other
something?
than like I think it says like it's just one option in game settings video. It's
Huh.
like HD graphics, enable, disable, and it's like, well, I
Nah,
want to
no,
enable.
don't want HD.
Yeah, I don't understand what that is. Rocco said something about I overheard him talking to Johnny where it was like it'll do one mode like 60 frames locked,
Yeah.
but it's not 4K, or it'll do
yeah.
4K locked, but it's not a locked frame rate, or
I-
something like that.
I personally understand that this is how I do it. I understand that console games are more for consistency, so I want the best graphics. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, I do too, but
So-
I don't know what's if it's HD graphics. I feel like that's the best, so I want
Yeah.
to play with that.
So
Same with the
so I was gonna say, so I don't care if the frame rate drops below 60 frames.
Okay.
As long as it doesn't cut all the way down to 30, I don't give a shit.
But what's more important to you,
I-
frame rate or resolution?
in a game like Yakuza, resolution. If I'm playing a game like Call of Duty or
Frame
Fortnite
rate.
or something like that needs, like online competitive shooting, then the frame rate matters more because I want to see clearer.
Okay.
But then I'm not. So
Because
if
you want to wipe out Tomato Town, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Fuck that song.
I can't get
It's frame.
away from that fucking clip on the internet.
God,
It's like
yeah.
everything I've looked at that has audio is that song
Yeah.
on fucking Twitter today.
It's yeah.
Little sick of it.
I've been, Eric showed it to Frank about a month ago, so I've been fucking sitting on a rotten egg of disgusting hearing that song every 5 seconds.
I can't imagine.
But honestly, yeah, like for most games, they're not going to run lower than, that. Like, for me, I want to be able to see the game clearly. Like when I played Devil May Cry 5, it was in 4K, and the game looked beautiful. There were some instances where there was a high action scene, and it might be a little bit more choppy, but like, for the most part, I'm like, that doesn't matter. I want prettiness. If it's a cinematic game, I want it to be cinematic. If it's a, Battlefield, shooting game, whatever, okay, I want the frame rate. I need it to run smooth so I can respond faster, like, or Tetris, like, I want frame rate. I want it to be no latency, no fucking discrepancy, because it also doesn't matter as much. Now, there are some people out there, maybe like you, Kato Kid, who would argue, why not both? And that's where PC comes in.
Yeah.
But I don't have the time to sit there and finagle and spend $600 on a fucking new graphics card every year.
Oh yeah,
Sure.
600 is not gonna, it's not gonna get you one of the new ones, I think.
No.
And all those are bought by the Bitcoin miners. So.
Yep.
Fuck.
I used to have a really
Damn,
good
what you
PC before I moved, but I just bought like a gaming laptop to bring with me. So I've been playing a lot of stuff on that. Usually I pick some older stuff or not too graphical stuff. But because I was, hyped for Resident Evil 8, I bought Resident Evil 7 pretty cheap. And I don't know, I get what you say, Brian, but I feel if I put everything on the highest settings and it looks good, then this shit is gonna slow down as soon as any enemy spawns around the corner or something, and I'm like, okay, I know what's coming now, so I'd rather
More
turn
than two
everything
people
to
shoot
medium.
at you.
Yeah. And again, like the main thing is like, you got to find the settings for you. Like playing Red Dead Online.
Yeah.
I set that to the highest graphical settings. So I'm like, I don't care about the frame rate here. It's gonna auto lock most of the time to whatever character I'm near, anyhow. So it's like, okay, cool. I can manage this. But yeah, like, it never drops to like, I played Death Stranding and it was at 30 frames on PC because I couldn't run it higher while streaming.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I forgot how bad 30 frames looks.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't. That's the thing. It's just that once you see 60 frames, you're like, why does this look like somebody's fucking, like, oh god, it's like somebody's taking sand over
blurry.
my eyes. It's so, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like looking through fog if fog was solid. Like, it's so checkery and like just not clear. It's so gross. But that's what I'm saying. Like, most games now, even if you run them on the highest setting on console, they don't dip down to 30 frames a second. They still sit around 60 frames. The main difference, to go back to kind of like answer that question that you were saying, Garrett, the main difference is that one of them will just lock the frame rate at 60. So no matter what, it's always 60 frames per second. And so, I mean, most people can't tell a graphical difference at that point.
Keep going.
And it looks like really clear and smooth, but like, yeah. For me, I'm like in a Yakuza game. That may not be the most important thing.
Last one. Yes.
Fucking, did you get the combo?
I think that was a 5-point combo. So I got past the level and I got two of the unlocks. Oh, I was thinking, like,
Good job.
God, we're gonna get through the whole fucking game. I'm not gonna do shit. Thanks, man. Thanks, Kaito. Oh, with time to spare. Oh man. Yeah, I like don't worry too much about it, but I do constantly go through, like, when I'm playing something, I'm going like, all right, let me hit the info button on my monitor, make sure it's in 4K. Yeah, HDR's on.
Yeah.
All right. What's my decoder doing here? Surround? No, we want straight. Yeah, this is PCM audio out. Yeah, I want straight. And I'll have to make sure, like, that shit is good. But then once it is, I'm very confident in, like, all right, that's set up for this game. I'll play this game this way. And then I won't have to touch it again. But there is that, I'm worse with movies when I put a 4K Blu-ray on.
Yeah.
I'm like, is everything popping at the right?
Oh, yeah.
Is everything doing good?
I'm
like,
the same way. I remember because I was at your house a couple of times and we were like gonna watch like Ava or something, and you're like, I'm sorry I have to do all this. And I'm like, hey Garrett, for once, you are in the company of somebody who 100% gets it.
Trish hates it because she's playing stuff on her Switch.
Yeah.
And that's outputting it like stereo half the time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, don't you want to turn on like a surround decoder or something? She's like, no, it's fine. Okay.
That was me with Eric when we would watch shit, and he's like, why don't you just put it in 5-channel stereo? I'm like, what? Get the fuck out of here. I didn't spend like any of this time setting all this shit up to listen to 5-channel stereo. Get the fuck out of
We
here,
watch
boy.
shit on her phone or on my my laptop. Because HBO, HBO whatever won't work on the PlayStation with my shitty internet,
Oh.
but it works on the laptop.
Oh, good.
So I can play it through there, but then it's in stereo, so it's like, oh fuck, 7.1 channel, a split stereo now.
God, dude, and this now we're gonna get into the tech side of it, Kaido Kid. So I hope you enjoy this.
I hope you're a
Garrett and I
techie.
we'll always go into this.
Kinda, yeah.
But like, we have.
Oh, I didn't unlock the
I have a
sledgehammer?
4K HDR enabled receiver. No, 4K pass-through receiver.
I didn't include a kick in the 5 kit.
Oh.
You need a new receiver for, yeah, I noticed
Yeah.
that when I came to PS5,
Yeah.
it was like, uh-oh, there's some shit that doesn't work
Yep.
with your receiver now.
It happened with my PS4 Pro
Yeah.
because it has the HDR. It's like, hey, your receiver doesn't do HDR pass-through.
Can't pass it through.
Oh, it doesn't? No, so you have to do ARC connection. Oh, what does that do? Well, that, of course, when you're bypassing any input, that means you're adding latency.
ARC is audio return channel.
Yep.
Typically on the second HDMI port of your TV.
My TV has all 4 power.
All 4?
Yeah.
Wow.
So that thankfully, that's good. But
The
like,
problem is, though, that audio return channel isn't 7.1 surround. It can only be a certain amount.
it's either linear PCM
Yeah.
or it's decoded. It's encoded, and then I have to thankfully, my receiver does have a decoding. But then
Yeah.
at that point, and this is the exact reason that Garrett and I have
You're
camaraderie.
doing too much.
Not only are you doing too much, but now you're decoding, which means you're not getting fucking true HD audio.
Yeah.
No matter what. And that's the thing about fucking HD audio, and now I need a new receiver, and I have to get it, Garrett. You understand?
You have to get it.
You have to get it.
You have to get
because
it.
if my audio that I can't even tell if that treble is not that clearest fucking sound, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna build a home theater. I'm gonna buy preamps. I'm gonna put $5,000 into a Lexus, and I'm gonna make the best goddamn sound system you've ever heard.
And you're going to start playing drums and massage with all the happy endings.
Oh.
Yeah, Andrew's Lexus is pretty fucking dope.
But no, it's seriously like audio. Killer DLS brings it up. Audio and video are my thing. Like the thing that I could geek out and spend thousands of if I had endless amount of money, Kaido Kid. I would build a home theater with the proper like preamps and speakers and everything, 7.1, 10-point Dolby, whatever I need to do, I would fucking do it. Like every month I look at the price of 4K HDR enabled receivers to try to find like a good deal on one.
Yeah.
And I'm
so you're currently shopping them.
Yeah, but I'm also at that point where it's like, hey man, like everything works. And you can't even turn up your speakers that loud anyway in your apartment complex. You know, like
Don't you need like some gas tubes or something for like the highest quality sound?
I don't know
Yeah.
about that, dude. Gas tubes?
well,
Yeah.
That's like when you start fucking cooling your PC with water.
yeah.
It's too much for me.
It's definitely something that you can get too invested in. Like, yeah, like you would have to. You're pushing like air. Audio is like
It's a sound wave.
It's trying to recreate sound waves from something that isn't there. You know, like people don't really think about what audio production or engineering is, but when you hear the music or our voices, it's reproducing the sound we're making with micro vibrations and then amplifying that. It's pushing frequencies and air so that you can hear it. So to get big boomings and sounds and all those details, you need a lot of power to move all that air. So yeah, you're right. Gas tubes, what you're talking about are those big ass like you know, what they would put in record players with.
Yeah, they look like lamps pretty much to me.
Yeah, and it's to handle the load, handle energy, because it's all just moving energy.
What are you talking about? Like a tube preamp?
Yeah.
Like on an old bass amp, or like. Is that what you guys are talking about?
Yeah, basically, yeah. He was asking if it was going to be something like that. But newer ones are all more digital. The other ones did it analog, so they're managing that power through actual plugs and bulbs and resistors and whatever.
Yeah.
Now everything's done by computer and computer.
But there's a
switching.
warm sound. People like high-end
Yeah, exactly.
turntables are
Yeah.
amplified with tubes still.
Yeah.
They like that shit.
Well, and that's only if you're playing audio and shit recorded from that time. You know what I mean? It's like trying to. It's like how when we play old games on the PPS, you bring in the PS4 or the PS3, or when we played Metal Gear, you brought in the PS2.
PS2, yeah.
You know, like.
Yeah, I want that original experience.
That's what it is.
Old games look better on a CRT.
Yeah.
Those old games do. Yeah.
That's
that.
another good analogy. Yeah.
Well, thanks again for calling us, Kaito Kid. It's been a fabulous conversation.
No problem. I just wanted to say before I'll hop
Please.
off.
Sure, yeah. What's up?
This has been a very good week for me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, and I think 2021 is really gonna turn around, like for everybody. That's just the feeling I have.
I'm crossing my fingers
obviously,
for us, baby.
Yeah. The new Ava movie launched this week, of course.
It is.
Garrett, you should have been here. I went on Tuesday. It was. I'm not gonna say anything.
Oh my
and
gosh!
on
in Japan?
Yeah, he is in Japan. I remember this now.
That's
So
right.
You went. Kojima has seen it. Kaito Kid has now seen it.
all the big names.
Totally, man. I'm so fucking happy. So, you liked it?
I'm not gonna say if I liked it.
Okay,
or
that's
if I
good.
didn't
I like that.
Thank you.
I
I was
love
gonna say, wait, no, don't say anything. I personally don't want to know.
I haven't even watched.
thing.
I haven't even watched like the last couple trailers.
Neither have I.
I just rewatched 1.0, 2.0, well, 1.11, 2.22, and 3.33.
Those are great.
And now I'm like ready to, rewatch Before I Come to You, or whatever that short from the animation was.
I wish I did watch the old rebuild movies before again, but I just didn't have time.
Yeah. Did you get that lobby card?
Oh yeah, the one with that Kojima tweeted as well. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
with
nice.
the Ava Unit 1 with that hand reaching. I'm telling you, I love that imagery so much. I got a fucking tattoo of it. So when he gets that energy arm, I get all fucking goose pimply, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, look, I made it up.
Yeah, that shirt's sick.
I found this at fucking Box Lunch. Look at this.
I'm so happy you got to go, Kaito, and I'm glad that you're having a good year and things are gonna be shaping up in 2021, man.
Yeah, because on top of that, yesterday I signed my first contract here, so I can start working here in Japan and stay here for a longer while as well. So
Hell
Congratulations!
really happy. Yeah, thank you.
That's good to know. That's good news. That's good to hear. More calls directly from Tokyo. Where do you live in Japan?
Yes,
Tokyo.
in Tokyo. Yeah.
Okay,
Hell
cool.
yeah.
Well, I will look forward to future conversations, Kaito-san. Thank
Of
you so
course.
much. Domo
Thank you,
arigato.
guys.
Kaito Kid.
No problem.
Peace out.
Talk to you guys on another week.
See ya. I know. I was going Kaito-san as a sign of honor, like Sensei, Kaito-sensei. Thank
Kaito
you.
Sensei. Senpai.
Oh man, that's another two quests cleared now,
Wow.
and I got the bonus on that one.
All right.
Ephemera, she's like a new bot doll. She's not one of the sisters from the other game.
Those bangs would be impossible. I
Whose?
The
redheads?
The redheads. Those bangs would be impossible.
Uh,
You know what I hate about anime? The anime fucked me up because they would have the coolest hairstyles.
I wasn't looking at her bangs, bro.
I was.
But yeah,
They would have the coolest hairstyles that are absolutely impossible.
really.
Yeah, nobody could really
Spike.
sport.
I've seen some spiked up like Cloud Strife hair at conventions before.
Yeah.
They get the egg whites in there, like the old punk rocker style. Get that fucking
man.
shit yellow and one coming down. I mean, it's not realistic. True.
That's what I mean. It's like the moment you do anything with it, to me, it's like
There's some kids though that would get up every day in high school I went to high school with some gutter punks that would get up,
Yeah.
Liberty spike their
Oh,
hair
yeah.
with fucking egg whites.
Yeah. Every
And
day.
gelatin every day. Or if they slept sideways and they'd have to rebend one up and maybe they'd do it once a week or whatever.
They would come to school. I had friends with the mohawks that were, this high.
Yeah.
They would come to school and they'd fucking
Listening to
rock it.
Rancid, man.
Yeah.
Fucking, that boy's a time bomb.
Punk rock Eddie, dude.
But it's the equivalent, that was the real dedication. I didn't see anyone doing the cloud hair when they were going to Cal Arts College. They would just put on the fucking stupid Naruto headband
Yeah.
and call it a day.
Also, they were like not walking around dealing with normal day-to-day things. Like the moment.
That was a legitimate thing, though. Like, a lot of kids in the fucking early 2000s went to, like, college courses with the goddamn Hidden Leaf Village headbands on.
Yeah. Oh my god.
And
yeah.
would wear it. My sister went to Cal Arts. Or, no, she went to a different arts
Wait,
college.
Hidden
But
Leaf Village.
she went to fucking school with some kid who wore one every fucking day.
What is Hidden Leaf Village?
That's where Naruto lives.
Oh, that thing. Gotcha. Sorry.
The headband
Yeah,
with the metal
yeah, the
strip and a
thing
fucking
and the-
logo.
Yeah, I remember that shit all the time.
But, dude, if you're wearing that as a fucking 20-something-year-old and you want people to take you seriously, it's like, dude, don't go to class in a fucking cosplay.
Well, more so than...
Unless it's Halloween.
yeah, and then
One day.
more so than anything, it's just like the moment that hair gets,
It teaches you
touched.
who to avoid, I guess.
in some ways, but like the moment that hair gets touched or tussled, it completely breaks. So
What?
the whole anytime anime hair, like trying to do like the cute little the little cowlick and the bangs and the comb over, like there's so much pins, so many things that go into that. You're like, what's the point? The moment I try to do anything cool, like my hair's gonna look like matted down piece of shit.
Yeah,
You know,
I
it's-
don't think that
It's not that you can't do it; it's
It's not-
maintaining it.
practical.
Yeah, that was the part. Like I was never gonna do the cloud spikes, but like trying to have like the cool, because you remember I used to blow dry my hair long, have that cool like anime Jesse from like fucking Pokemon split hair, like Trunks.
Okay.
He had
Side
the
part.
side or middle part with
Oh
the
yeah,
long hair.
I used to middle part my hair.
Yeah, and it's like the moment that shit got wet, back to this curly mess. Like it was such a fucking hassle. It took me 15 years to this point to where I'm like, oh, I should just let my hair be curly naturally. Now it is. But
You know,
like,
it's funny. I didn't fucking select these.
yeah, you need to have a kick in there.
I don't want a kick. I didn't select kick. I select or charge 0. Can I unselect that? I would rather have dash. Anyway, I always went through phases where I wanted my hair to do shit it wouldn't do.
Yeah.
And now, yeah, I just let it do what it does. I
Yep.
quit dyeing it. Because when the guys first met me in Mega 64, I
Yeah.
used to still dye my hair black because I was blonde.
It is a
But
little
go
weird.
figure,
Like
it just became dark over time. The same thing
Yeah.
happened with my dad. He got darker hair as he grew
Huh.
older until it went gray. But then, but yeah, you just are naturally letting it curl now.
yeah, I wash it and then I
It's
just
a certain thing to quarantine where everyone's kind of let it go a little longer and a little more natural.
well, it allows you some time to like sit with it by yourself. Like instead of just like, okay, I decided to do this on a Friday night and then I'm gonna commit to it and then I did it Monday. I'm gonna do it Monday, and then you spend the next 2 days second guessing yourself, and then Monday morning you're like, I'm just gonna do the thing I normally do.
yeah.
You know, like now you kind of do it and you live in it, you get used to it, and you're like, oh okay. Like I always like when my hair is longer. I realize that. Like in the Matrix, one part of the first Matrix always stood out to me when they first jack back in after Neo's been taken out, and he has long hair and he looks totally different than he did
Okay.
outside of the Matrix, and he's like, what is this? Why do I have hair again? And they explain the idea of residual self-image.
Yeah.
Whenever I have dreams, my hair is always longer. Like that stuck out to me, and I'm like, that is how I want that's how I like to look. I like to have longer hair because I like to. And I was thinking about this today. I like to do shit with my hair. You know, like when your hair's short, you have about 2 or 3 stylings you can really do, and then a lot of it involves gel and a bunch of extra spray or whatever. Whereas like when your hair's longer, you can do all those things. You can do all those like stylings and whatever. Or you could like let it go natural and it looks nice and it. You know.
like to change it up. I don't
I like
think
options.
I do any changes.
No.
Over the years, I've consistently maintained like the same bracelets, the same ring, the same headband, the same fanny pack, literally the same fucking boots with 4 different pairs of soles added to them over
Yep.
the years. Fucking, you know, like how many times am I just photographed in an orange long sleeve
Yeah.
shirt? Like people have made fun of me for dressing like a cartoon character, but it's real.
Yeah. Exactly.
But you like a little variety. You
I
want
like
to change it up a bit.
I want to explore different ways of looking, and that's why like I'll go. When I was younger, I would go to Lebanon. And I'd come back, and people would be like, "You look so totally different." Like even when I would go to like visit people every year, they're like, "Wow, you've changed since the last time I saw you." And I'm like, "Well, yeah, I'm not gonna keep one look all the time. Like, I know I look good like that, or at least I feel comfortable in that way."
Yeah, that's my thing. Is like I feel so comfortable this way. I never experiment
Yeah.
or very limitedly like, oh, let me change a little thing
Yeah. See, for
because
me-
you're comfortable.
Yeah, so for me, it's like once I know that's there, it's like, oh well, I can always, if I need to, boom, that's my life preserver. I can pop back there, and I know I can be comfortable there.
Yeah.
But in the meantime,
I didn't have the right tools to beat this mission, so I have to go back.
oh fuck, yeah,
In the meantime,
I like to try. I like to do different things. And,
Ah.
you know, like, you know, even though now it's like, oh, I like my mustache, and I like, you know, this kind of thing. I look at it and I'm like, should I shave the mustache? Should I do this? Should I try this other thing out? I'm keeping the hair long for a little bit longer, you know, until I make a decision. But I maybe with the facial hair I could tweak something, or try this other thing, or grow it longer. You know, like just for me, it's fun. It's like I assume it's the same thing that people do when they do cosplay. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of taking on a not a new persona, but like just like a new way of looking.
yeah, I understand that. Interesting. These traps are already placed here, and I got to get a 6-hit combo to unlock the other swinging axe I need to pass that next challenge. But what could the fucking... Dude, these are like in place already here. 2 would throw him there. The bear trap would hold him. So maybe I hold him with the bear trap, hit him with the swinging axe. Then he goes pumpkin head into the arms of this stage. Then I could hit him with sticky arrow. Maybe that's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I would have to kick him too. Maybe I could kick him into the first trap.
Okay.
Would that maybe work? Let's see. I'm gonna try it. Do I have kick still? Yes. Oh, so I have to kick him into 1. Oh, so he stands fucking still? That's crazy. We could like tease him. Hey, big boy.
Yo, hello.
Bounce, bounce, bounce.
Hey. Oh wait, that's not the girl voice.
No, that's you worked a job at school.
Hey! What's up? Hey, do you want to fall into this trap? Here, let me kick you.
Kick my dog.
Oh, he goes. Oh, he's in it. 2 comes down. Oh, and a 3rd.
Uh-oh. This is kind of fun.
Watch out.
This is like that game
Where
that...
will he be walking? Oh no, the maiden's embrace and the spiked chests.
This reminds me of that
Wow.
game Death Coming that
Oh fuck, I missed.
well, yeah, I mean, you died.
Yeah, but I missed. If I hit him when he was still waddling backward, it would have been the 6-hit combo.
Oh.
That's what I need to pass.
You could time that last hit?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. My bad.
Yeah, it's all timing. This game is like so imperative on timing, but I did not get it. But oh well. Let's try again. Start the battle with the current settings.
Hell yeah.
Maybe I shouldn't use that Diabolica because it is kind of hard to time. I could just drop a fucking boulder on his head and call it a day. We know he's gonna be there. This will
Yeah.
definitely hit. Okay, so it starts with
It's done.
kick, and then it goes to a bind and a chop and a little bit of humiliation. Ho 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 ho. And what's next? Whoops. And number 5, or I'm sorry, number 6. Boom. Adding
Got
insult
it.
to injury.
That is cool.
Yeah, I love this fucking franchise. I loved
I have asthma.
the first one I played, Kagero Deception 2 on the
Really?
PlayStation.
Wow.
The first game I want to buy, I want to get a hold of it used, but it's hard.
So you've been
it's
following
called-
this game for not just.
I rented Deception 2. It's called Kagero Deception 2 because the name of the girl is Kagero.
Oh.
And the first one is called Tecmos Deception. PlayStation 1. Kagero Deception 2 was also PlayStation 1 on the same engine.
Oh.
More, upgraded. And then it was not on the PS2. Came out on the PS3 as Deception. Oh wait, no, there was a Deception 3 that was on the PS1. I think the first 3 are on. No, this is 4. So, fuck, I don't remember what 3 was on. Check out what 3 was on. I think it was on PS1 as well.
Yeah.
So all 3.
Deception 3 Dark Delusion.
Yeah, all 3 of the first Tecmo Deception games were on PS1, and then Deception 4, it only was on PS3 and Vita, and then this is like a remaster of it on PS4.
Huh.
Swinging Axe Plus, we have now. So I can add this to my inventory, and now I can go do that other mission, I think.
Wow.
But yeah, these games are, it's kind of their own thing, because you're a weak character with no, you have a health bar,
Right.
but you don't have any real abilities. Like, you have that kick, which I don't even use that typically when I play this. I use this, like, dodge move.
Right.
I like the dodge. But I'm going to need 2 swinging axes.
Yeah, this was the most recent release.
This one,
Tactical
yeah.
role
And I
playing.
almost didn't buy it again, because it's like, fuck, I already have this game.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense.
Oh, I'd already auto-equipped it. Cool.
Huh.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm just reading about it. That's pretty neat.
Let's see if she's got any weaknesses. No, just Teresa. Therese. The light-minded.
Bonuses.
Okay. Trapping an enemy under special conditions, you can add bonus arc. Hit an enemy in midair with an aerial trap. Okay. Okay. It's basically like, I gotta kill her with 2 of the swinging axes, I think. Or I have to time it to maybe it kills her midair. I'm gonna try to toss her up with 1 and then come back down on another one. Now that I've read it, I've already forgotten it.
That happens
What
all
the
time.
what are the actual objectives? Oh. Let's see. I could stick one here, and then I'll
Stick it.
give her the old bear trap finale. All right. We'll lure this little thief down here. Get up here. Swing it. Miss. Swing it again. That one hit,
That one got him.
but I didn't get the second one with the
Oh.
and that missed. Let me set it up where it didn't kill her. That's good. So I could do the dying breath all at once. Whoa! Ninja
Whoa.
flip.
Oh, I like that it gives you more than one opportunity to do it in a match.
Yeah, this
Oh.
mode timed is way different than the core game. Like Deception 4, where you play as Legaria with the 3 princesses like in your ear.
Yeah.
God damn it, I'm fucking this up. That is unlimited time. It's just it keeps spawning more and more enemies on it. Okay, that's 1 swinging in the air. Ah, shit. It's not recharged yet. Fuck. Missed.
Oh. I
So
see
it takes time to recharge.
Yeah.
But yeah, more and more people just keep coming in. Fuck, that hit me.
Yeah.
I moved right in front of it. Let me see if I can do this right. She's hurt. I could go heal. Or is this a jumping bonus? Yeah, that's a jumping.
Oh, bouncy.
There's a way to heal. No! Don't hit that button.
Don't hit
Now
X.
I gotta wait to reset it again. That's the heal portal.
That is.
I think it was something about like hit her in mid-air.
Oh.
Let's see. 1, Fuck!
Hit yourself.
Well, at least I hit her, but now I can't trigger the second one. 'cause I'm down. Well, that wasn't gonna work.
Oh man.
We'll look at it again this time.
Hell
Retry
yeah.
the battle. If I can remember. I think it was something about... Oh, I can't look at trap info? Oh yeah, here we are. Defeat enemy with a combo using the swinging axe.
Oh, okay. So you don't have to do it for
And the swinging axe plus.
both.
So, defeat an enemy with both swinging axes.
Alright.
And I think maybe if I just move them closer together, it won't be such an issue. I'm trying to do this like far apart, but I think if I put them together closer, and this one swings the other way, while she's still midair, pummeling her in that direction. Then let's get her with a boulder. If she lands, and finish it off with something from the floor. No, I can't put something else there because there's something on the ceiling. We'd have to do something from a wall. But that might hit. I don't know if that'll hit. We'll see. Ouch.
Ooh. You know what?
Dude, the boob jiggle after the dash was immense. Hold on. Hold on. It's worth getting hit for this. Oh, shit. I didn't do it. If I come towards camera... Oh, fuck. She went too far.
Huh.
Damn. Okay. Let's try this for real now. If I get her coming down, probably the best bet. If I can get her in the center of the staircase. Here she is, right in the center. One coming down, boom. Two coming, hits her, and 3. That kills her.
Watch
that
out.
should be. That should
You
be.
did it, yeah.
That should be it. Oh my god.
You know what I was just looking up? Parasite Eve. Because somebody in the chat earlier mentioned if they did a Final Fantasy remake of
I would
Parasite
love a Parasite Eve remake.
the internet would break. And I'm like, you know, I've never played
Nah.
Parasite Eve.
It wouldn't because it's a cult classic. It's not as hardcore as everyone makes it out to be.
And I agree, but like that makes you just want to go back and play the original Parasite Eve because I don't think there's anything wrong with that style.
It's hard to control. We played it on the PPS before.
Oh.
It plays like one of those old Square games.
Oh, really? Okay.
It's kind of like this mix between Resident Evil. So if you don't like tank controls,
I do.
it's that. But yeah, I don't have a problem with it. But
Yeah.
Jake got me a copy of that game.
That and Parasite Eve 2, they're like, I was just looking them up. They're like 15 hours or less if you just want to play like the story and kind of do, you know, side quests and stuff like that. If you want to be completionist, they're like 30 or 40. But
I don't think those would sell well as a remake. I don't think they'd be able to market it well either.
I don't know. But I know personally, I think I might go check them out on my own just because they're kind of shorter games.
Well, good luck playing original discs.
Oh,
Those
no.
are going to run you a couple $100 each.
No, I'm going to download them on PC.
Yeah, you got a good emulator on your PC, right?
Yeah.
That PlayStation is like one of the best things to emulate.
Dude,
And has been for 10 years.
PlayStation,
You know what
PS2 is easy to emulate now. You just have
It
to
is?
you have to get BIOS, and I forget how to do it. And everywhere I go to gives me spyware, so I have to be careful.
You have to. I don't understand what
Yeah.
that means. Get BIOS.
You have to get you can emulate everything except for the basic input-output to get the PS2 to start running. You can download them. It's just I don't know where to download them from a secure site. But you have
Well,
to.
BIOS is the operating program of
Yeah.
like a Windows machine. You know what I mean? Like
Well-
you set up your motherboard settings in the BIOS menu.
Right. So
What does that have to do with a PS2?
So to emulate it, you have to have a
A
virtual.
separate BIOS
Well,
running.
You need to have a BIOS for
PS2.
to create the virtual machine for the PS2. Yeah, because it doesn't like they can't emulate it on its own.
Oh,
It has
okay.
to be generated from somebody's PS2, and then I know ways to get around it, but
Oh,
yeah,
I have
like
to defeat Lagrania.
like when we streamed other stuff in the past, like it's super easy. But yeah,
These are the two main characters fighting against each other. This is Lagarania.
Oh.
She's who you play in the main story mode, not this like weird quest mode
Okay.
that's in the HD version. But they're gonna fucking duke it out.
See him.
Let's see him all right. Oof. You want to take another call?
Sure.
Let's see who's on the line.
Let's talk to Evil Dude. It's been a while since we talked to Evil Dude.
What's up, dude?
I'm getting horny now just thinking about it.
Dude. I wish we had something more than just a basic hall to fight in.
Yeah.
I like that hospital. That was fun.
That was fun.
Fighting enemies that use traps. Oh shit, so this is a kind of a new gameplay because you never got to fight someone who used traps as well. They just had weapons. Swords, guns, and like freeze rays and flamethrowers and shit. So she's actually moving. Wow, this is a trip.
Doesn't look like Evil Dude is there, so we're gonna try Dr. Lumpkin.
We'll call Dr.
Hey.
What's up, Dr. Lumpkin?
How you doing, Doc?
I'm in the house. I'm feeling frisky. I'm
to
feeling
hear.
good.
Good to hear, my friend.
Having a good night, man. I've had a great week. I'm kind of echoing the sentiments
You
of
too.
Kaito. Had a
Good.
great week.
Mm-hmm.
Good. We want that.
I love to
Yeah,
hear it.
so
I've had a
good.
good week too. I mean, I've said I've been very busy, but
That's good.
very busy doing new cool things that aren't Evangelion in 5 minutes. Finally. But
Productivity is very gratifying.
Man.
Have a nice productive week. It's like
yeah. And
that's
I was
really
telling
nice.
Brian though too, like I've had to go take a step back sometimes too, because I can get overwhelmed with productivity. And
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like,
Productive.
yeah, it's like no. Like save that for tomorrow. Or save
Yeah.
that for Monday. Do these 3
I mean,
things.
don't
and try
get
to
ahead
do
of
all
yourself.
5.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, but productivity does let me lay my head down at night very
Very happy, right?
very happily.
Yeah.
You don't
Very
feel
at
like you
peace.
fucked up.
Sleep like a baby.
Yeah. Definitely feels like you used your time effectively. Like you went out and drove out in an hour and a half to get vaccinated. That was a good day. That was a good, productive day.
Productive.
I would say so. I mean,
worth it.
that's what I did.
Yeah.
But I mean, right? Like,
I'd have a nice day.
even if you spend a half a day taking care of your own personal shit, productivity does not always mean being able to walk away with a finished product. You know,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
when Garrett and I did do wiring together, that was always some of the best work because at the end of the day, you could see
A pile of
pile of-
harnesses.
a
Yeah.
pile of completed
Yeah.
wires. And so it was so gratifying to do that, even though that was technically more physically demanding than my sales job at the time.
Yeah.
I was more stressed out trying to make sales calls
Kick you, bitch.
than I was because
Exactly.
you couldn't measure unless you made a sale.
She raked me.
Yeah.
You can't measure whether or not you're doing good.
Oh, she raked me again.
Then at the end of the day, you go to Garrett's and we pop out 50 different fucking, terminal wires. I'm like, oh, wow, we got work done. I feel
Yeah.
Status
I
ailment.
feel
You
good.
can see it. In
Yeah.
a similar vein, I've been on a really good culinary kick all this
Ooh.
week. I've been trying a bunch of different things. I've started pickling a whole bunch of different
oh,
shit.
Pickling.
And I'm really, really into it. I started doing a brine for like corned beef and pastrami,
Yes.
which I did it a month ago, and I really liked how it turned out. So I'm seeing if I can replicate the success.
You can.
And then I'm
Dude,
doing pickled
that's
cucumbers, pickled eggs, pickled asparagus. I'm loving all of it.
Man, you go. Oh,
Do you like a pickled egg? I don't think I've ever even had a pickled
I've
egg.
never had a pickled
I
egg.
really like mine. I mean, I think I cracked the code. No pun intended.
Damn,
For
I gotta
me-
try a pickled egg from.
For me, I've never had one, but then like
Yeah.
it's also never struck me as like, I guess aside from like maybe I've had one in a cocktail, but I don't. For me, I'm like, but I love a hard-boiled egg so much.
Oh yeah.
Why would I make it sour?
I don't know, man. I think it enhances it. It's like if I have a hard-boiled egg, I'll at least have like a bit of salt and pepper on it.
Yeah.
So elevation is to then pickle it. It's like, oh, that's even more shit.
Really? Okay, because that's my favorite thing too. When I get a hard-boiled egg, I crust the outside with not too much, but just like a little bit of table salt, right? Then I
Yeah,
take
just a little
bite
bit.
right down the middle of the backside,
Yeah.
so that where the yolk sits. So I
Oh,
bite
yeah.
through the middle of that, so I can still get that nice, fluffy, powdery, hard-boiled. Well, I guess it's not hard. Yeah, that would technically be hard-boiled. Beautiful, feathery yolk, and then I put more salt right on there. I take one last bite. And it's
Yeah.
just, the entire time it's so salty. It's so.
Yeah, that's
good.
the
I've
thing.
never had like a brined egg before. I always see pickled eggs, and it's like almost a joke food. You know, like
Yeah, I
pig
feel like they get a really bad rep. I feel like they're almost like one of those generic foods, like, oh, don't eat a pickled egg.
Yeah,
But
well, I mean, because it sounds gross as shit, but like,
Yeah,
when
it
you
does,
explain it as like, oh, well, do you like salt and pepper on your egg? Yeah, I fucking love salt and pepper on my egg.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. I have it no other way. This bitch keeps freezing me out, bro. I don't like that move.
It's so weird because like, yeah, certain things you can have pickles on, certain things you can't. Rocco in the chat just right now said a chicken sandwich requires pickles. I'd agree. I like a nice pickle on a sandwich.
Yeah.
But put a pickle in
Yeah.
a burger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like
Oh,
pickle
what?
in a burger.
I put
Oh, I don't
pickle
know.
on
Like,
every...
I think you have to cut them up differently. Like for burgers, it's the pickle like I don't know what the fuck he's like, a pickle sheet kind of. Like you have to like slice them on the horizontal.
Yes, you gotta get. So
Me?
you're right. That's my thing. Is that when I get the little dick, fucking coin
The
pickles,
little dick coin pickle.
you know
Little
what I
dick
mean?
pickle.
They're little fucking tiny.
Are you talking about bread and butter?
Oh, fuck
Gherkins?
bread and butter. Bread and butter is the worst kind of pickle, in my opinion.
Or are
I
you talking
agree,
about
and I
the
don't
cut?
like people. I don't
'Cause
trust
they're
people that say
spears?
like bread and butter pickle.
I love bread and butter pickles. What's
I-
wrong with that?
They're so
Oh man, I
sweet.
can't.
I like a
Can't do
dill,
it.
I love
but I
dill.
also like a sweet pickle too.
Love dill.
I'll do it all.
I
baby.
can't
I,
do sweet.
I like a thick, like deli pickle on
Yes,
any
got it.
sandwich, and then yeah, on a burger, I'll take a thick cut pickle.
She almost
But those
killed me.
thinly sliced ones that like you used to get at like McDonald's.
So they make burger and
Yeah.
sandwich pickles that are like a big round slice of pickle.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
do, and I don't mind those too. Those aren't
Oh.
bad.
To me, that would be like too much of like one continuous
Yeah.
pickle. I like having the slices.
What
for
about
some
the spear on
Oh.
the side of the
reason.
sandwich?
Oh, dude, all
The
day.
side
I always vibe with a spear.
All
Always.
day. All day.
Are you
bite,
making
bite?
pickled cucumbers, or are you just making eggs and other things?
Oh yeah, I've done a bunch. Pickled cucumbers was my first thing because like how
You
I got into
started
this
off with
like
the basic pickle recipe.
basic pickle. Yeah,
Pittman's
started-
mustard.
Gotta try it.
Piss-
I had some like shitty grocery store pickles that I bought, and I was like, you know what, this brine kind of sucks. I'm gonna try zhuzhing this up. Throw
Zhuzh
some
it up,
garlic,
baby.
Zhuzh it,
pepper
baby.
flakes. I threw some spices in there, and it was fucking great. It made the pickles like 10 times better. So I'm
Fuck
like,
yeah.
fuck this. I bet I could do my own pickles, and I did, and they were fucking great.
Dude,
I'm interested in this this pickle hobby you've picked up. I know a lot of people. There was like a thing when the pandemic started. Everyone was doing sourdough starters. That was almost
Yeah.
a joke that everyone was making bread.
oh yeah,
I like that you
Yeah.
broke the path. You made pickles. I haven't heard of anyone else doing that.
that shit's sick.
Maybe.
I got
I'm
my
Brian. I
fucking
got time.
motorcycle
I got
running
time.
in
I got
quarantine.
spices.
I love the change of lifestyle has had some positive
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
effects, you know, like having all that time and being stuck at home. It's like you're learning to pickle.
Yeah, I got stuff to do.
It forced me to get that motorcycle running and fucking that thing.
Nice.
If you remember the old forum posts about my badass motorcycle,
Oh yeah.
Definitely remember
was-
being brought up. Yeah.
that was like a project I started in 2007, and
Oh,
it had
wow.
just
Holy
sat
shit.
in the garage, unfinished project, and then it was like, okay, quarantine's here. Like I heard about everyone doing projects, and then
Yeah.
Derek bought his motorcycle, and I was like, I have to finish one of my projects.
Yeah.
This will be it.
Oh, you got motorcycle. I got pickles. We're
Dude.
getting shit done, man.
We're doing it. Brian, you started
Yeah.
streaming solo in
Yeah.
the pandemic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's forcing us all to
that's true.
be productive.
Took
In the
me a
best wheeze we can be, baby.
while. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Yeah,
You know what?
that's
It's legal now. I should just start growing out of my balcony and selling that shit.
Yeah, dude.
There you go. Now you're thinking.
Why not?
My
Get-
cousin.
get some fucking cash crop in this house.
Yeah.
The Abu Chakra special, man.
Yeah, dude. Get that Abu
My
Shak
cousin
crush.
has such a great scheme with that, and I don't know if I should even share because I don't know if it could come back to bite him in the ass. But my cousin is doing something in Canada where
Oh,
it's
BC.
full legal. Yeah, he's up in Canada still. I moved down here after everything started to go haywire because
Yeah,
I need to
BC's
still have a job.
The BC boys have that killer hydro up there in British Columbia.
Oh
man.
yeah,
They get
get the
fucking-
killer hydro, bud.
they
He's
get
growing some
lifted, eh?
really
yeah.
medical grade marijuana, bud.
Oh
They get
yeah.
I'll tell you.
lifted, eh?
Oh yeah, we smoke the ickiest of the stickiest up here. I'll tell you. I'm telling you, and we got the stuff out there with the. You want the crystals on it? I tell you, it's got the crystals.
I watched a documentary about, you know, like California all going legal within the last like couple years. You know, not just medical but recreational and everything.
Yeah.
It changed the way all these shady ass grow ops up in Humboldt County operated. And I think the documentary was called like Murder Mile or Murder Mountain, I think, whatever. But it's about Humboldt County, which growing up in Southern California, you constantly would hear about the weed farms in Humboldt.
I'm getting horny now. Just
Oh
thinking
yeah.
about it.
Constantly. And it's like everything has changed because it's gone legal with the way
Oh,
things
yeah.
are done there. And it was an interesting
Oh
shake-up.
yeah.
Whole new
But-
enterprise.
But
yeah.
a whole new enterprise to be had if you had nothing but spare time, a solar
Yeah.
panel equipped warehouse, and a lot of Grodan cubes.
I'm pickling, but hey, if you want to sell some ganj, if that's your
You
prerogative,
might,
dude, go
you
for
might
it.
start becoming a farmer in this new
Dude.
economy.
There you go.
Just popped in my head, but THC infused pickling. So it's
Hey, I like that
Oh
idea.
my god!
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
they put CBD in everything. Make a CBD.
Yeah, who wants
pickle.
who wants a taste of my CBD pickle?
That's gross.
Who wants a TH cucumber?
Hey, capture. I didn't know you could capture enemies.
Oh fuck! Oh good god!
Yeah, I've been watching this game for like this whole stream, and I still don't really have a fucking clue what's going on.
It's
so
like
I'm
it's
glad-
like I think it's like tabletop but real life.
Okay.
Honestly,
Okay,
that's
that
the
kinda
best
helps
that's the
like a
best
little bit.
takeaway I can get.
Tabletop in real life.
Yeah, like it,
Huh.
well, I guess tabletop in a video game.
I mean, I don't.
You kind of like set your pieces and you push them into that area and you kind
Yeah.
of roll the dice. Like that's maybe too simplified of an explanation, but if I had to like
It
try
helps
to
put it in
explain,
perspective a bit.
yeah, if I had to try to like get even like would it be a modicum of a idea of what this game's about? It would be that it looks like it's a tabletop
The
game.
story has never
Okay.
mattered. I mean, you're always this girl who is like a daughter of the devil, or somehow
Oh.
you're an evil girl, and everyone from like the church is coming to kill you. You know,
Yeah.
like that's
Ooh,
where all
wow.
these enemies that are coming, like thieves and god warriors and zealots and fucking. You know, what was that one guy's name? Wimpy Steve, you know? They're all like sent by the government or the church to like come kill this evil woman who's setting traps and doing magic. I think you
Ooh,
were
yeah.
more of like a witch in the first 3 games or whatever. Now you're like the daughter of the devil, and there's 3 other daughters, and I don't know what Nightmare Princess even means. But the main game has always been like, you can pause the action, set up your traps in a tactics style, you know, like a tactics role-playing game, but then it's timing on triggering them.
Okay.
It's
It
fun,
looks
though.
pretty
I mean-
neat. I'm not like it looks neat apart
Yeah.
from the jiggle physics. I mean,
It's definitely weird, and it's definitely Japanese. Tecmo doesn't
Definitely
make a
Japanese.
lot of like. What are the big Tecmo franchises?
They make all those Musou games like Dynasty Warriors, Dragon Warriors.
Oh, okay.
Don't right?
I was even gonna say it kind of had a Dynasty Warriors like aesthetic to it
That's
a little bit.
definitely
Yeah.
probably where they're getting like graphics and stuff. So there's 3 environmental hazards that I want to throw this guy into to unlock shit in this level. So this is like a modern setting. Everything
Yeah,
else,
looks like
aside from that hospital, like everything in the Blood Ties version of the game is like medieval, you know?
Right.
This is
Huh.
like we're in a gym and this dude's wearing like Toji Susahara's outfit. I don't know what's going
Yeah.
on here.
Fucking, that's some Adidas on.
Oh
Yeah.
no, that's gonna hurt. Oh, the horse.
Oi,
Well,
oi, oi, oi.
Hey.
thanks for calling in, man.
Yeah, Dr. Lumpkins.
Yeah, for sure, guys.
Great topic.
Love hearing from you.
Any parting words?
Yeah. I was gonna say, thanks for throwing up my samurai art I did into the
That's
bumper
right.
reel.
I wanted to
yeah.
fucking thank you for reminding me.
Yes.
This is your you said samurai art? Oh no.
Yeah.
Japanese art.
Okay, I'm getting
Little
confused.
kind of samurai Doc and or the samurai Garrett and Bryan.
Right,
Yeah, we
right.
Started
Yeah.
last week with that one.
I know where that is. Just give me
It was, it was
sec.
really cool to see it on the actual PPS. So thanks a ton, guys. That was really neat.
Oh, it's my pleasure, man. I mean, I like to showcase all the new artwork. This was a new one we got in the last couple weeks. We've been
Yeah,
getting
I've seen this one. I really like this one
We
too.
get, I
Really
got a
cool
lot. I
aesthetic.
got a lot of art from. God, I want to give fucking credit. I wish you guys would sign these, honestly.
Yeah.
Because I always say that. Just sign your name and the bottom of the art, so I can fucking give you credit.
Yep.
And everyone else can know who it is too.
Oh yeah, I think they also sent it to me. Was that This wasn't.
I'm checking my DMs right now.
Yeah,
If I knew how to fucking navigate the DMs,
No,
stop
not-
mile.
Yeah, no.
I know the guy who sent this one was in the chat last week and was
Yeah.
talking to you guys.
Yeah, I don't know
There's
what
Jared-
is.
Travis McLaren.
Yeah.
At
Clarence.
Stop
I'm
by
glad.
was his username.
Master Onion in the on Twitter.
Oh wow.
Oh, at
Shouts out.
File. They're here. Oh, they're here in the chat. Shouts out.
Shouts
out.
They are agreeing that peanut butter filled pretzels are the best.
Oh, okay.
I
Well-
do want to find your vid or your GIF. What was that one called? Do you remember?
I don't. I think I just named it PPS in my files. I don't know if you guys saved it
The
the same thing.
PPS files. Let's see. Let me poke around here. No, that's not it.
that one.
I love
Let me
that
see if I
one.
can
No,
find
that's a Gluminati special. That's an old school.
Illuminati special.
Damn.
That's Cowfish.
Where'd I throw yours at? Oh no, not Twilight.
I'm gonna open up my folder right now. Let's take a look. See.
I'm gonna poke around here. I try to pick different ones every week for variety.
Yeah, we
but
have so many of them.
some are video.
Yeah. I like
If you ever get around to doing like a Sekiro stream, that would be, I think, a nice one to throw up. So.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, I like that one.
I know that was a great. I love that one too.
Y'all should have
Just
threatened to
going-
kill Nintendo. Way easier.
Way
Just knowing
easier.
rotation, though. I mean, that's really cool, guys. I really do. I'd like you guys kind of do that and showcase the.
I can't find
the
it
artist-
right now, dog. Brian's got it up on his phone.
Don't worry
but
about it, man.
It's
No, you
it's
got it.
loaded into XSplit somewhere under a million menus, but
It's awesome.
thanks again,
For
man.
sure.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
You shall see it.
Nice talking to you guys. Man.
Again,
Try
soon.
out some pickling for yourself. See how you like it.
Hell yeah, dude.
I'll leave it to you, but thanks, brother.
Take it easy, guys.
Peace.
See ya. All right, let's find out how we can trigger all three. The traps that they gave me
Yeah.
aren't necessarily ones I would have picked, but I don't know. Oh, I've got more. I keep thinking I'm like limited in this. I'm so used to playing on the Vita. It's fucking me up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah. Let's see. I want to throw this guy. Basically, I don't need to kill him until I've thrown him into all three of these things.
Oh.
Holy shit!
Oh my God.
Did you
that
see how
knocked him-
far?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Okay. So I'm going to just keep moving. Because I think, like, I've got to get him on... Wait. What were the three items? The balance beam, the vaulting box. Oh, and the sweats. Oh, no, wait. Basketball hoop, jump machine, and vaulting box. What's the jump machine? I'll look. Whoa, move out of the way from that. Let's look at what the jump machine... So, that was the kendo dummy, which we don't even need. That's the jump machine. Okay, I gotta get him on that.
Oh, can you move that?
Gotta get him in the basketball hoop. And
Oh, you have
on
few
the
options.
jump, on the vaulting box springboard? Which one was it? What was the third one? Do you remember? Jump machine, basketball hoop, and vaulting box. Okay. We can do this.
Okay.
Let's go with the springboard first. Let's get him onto the jump machine. It's weird they're calling it a jump machine. That's got to be a bad English translation.
I would agree, right?
It's a fucking trampoline.
Yeah.
Jump machine.
How did we end up in a high school gym all of a sudden?
This was the next level on this quest. This quest mode is like different, and it transcends the medieval theme.
The chat is suffering from such whiplash. There's just
That's
people are
like-
wait, how are we in a high school gym?
Yeah. Oh, I wanted to play the user-created modes too. There's user-created downloadable like missions.
Yeah.
And I don't know what's in store for those. Like, it probably pretty advanced shit. Chat's confused. Wouldn't surprise me. And what does that mean? You know. You know what it means.
Oh, you know.
I hope everyone's enjoying the live broadcast.
You know exactly what it means.
Oh, you know.
Oh, you know. Maybe I could hit him. We could walk forward into that. I don't want to kill him. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So if I hit him with that swinging axe, that might be a lot. The humiliating stuff doesn't really hurt, but it could get him to walk into something. I gotta get it to where he walks into the. God damn it!
You know,
Select.
Chat's,
There we go.
Chat's bringing up a good point.
Gotta get him to walk forward into that. What's the chat saying?
Well, I mean, if you want to set a trap, you could do a time trap.
Oh,
and
he's
just
almost gonna die.
Play the Snyder Cut.
I don't get it.
Snyder Cut's like 4.5 hours or something.
What's a trap? Oh, yeah, you never get that money. That
you
time back.
you're just trapped. Your time is sucked away from you.
Oh, he didn't get in the basketball.
Oh man.
Damn it.
Eric was texting
Wait, that's
me.
4.5 hours?
I don't know if it's 4.5, but it's at least 4.
The Ava movie's 3+? The longest one so far? The 4.0?
I'm into it. I'm into it. If I can sit through 4 hours of Hobbits going through fucking Shire shit.
4 hours is a lot. The Snyder Cut is 4 hours?
At least.
Yo, fuck that.
You could watch extended edition of Return of the King instead.
Yeah. I didn't even see the first, whatever it was, Justice League?
Yeah. I would much rather rewatch. No, I haven't even watched them. I'd much rather watch the new Godzilla.
I hate that you gotta set this up again.
And like, because I haven't watched the first 3 movies for Godzilla versus Kong. Well, I did see what was it, Kong Skull Island, and I fell asleep halfway through, woke up at the end, and got the whole point.
You didn't like it?
I thought it was just.
It was fun. I mean, all those movies are fun, and when America puts their vision in the like tokusatsu or whatever,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's interesting.
I think it's interesting. I didn't dislike it. I think
It's
it
a
was
big
just,
budget. It's like it reminds me of like Independence Day, ID4.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Can I get this guy in the hoop now?
But yeah, I just don't feel like.
Don't feel like watching a 4-hour Snyder Cut.
I just don't feel like they've created a
Oh, Godzilla.
no.
Oh.
Wait, what were we talking about? Because yeah,
Well-
yeah, in a long way, yes. I would much rather watch those 3 Godzilla and Kong movies before watching any fucking Snyder Cut. I just don't have any attachment to any DC movie characters. Like they don't.
Yeah, I don't even have an attachment to DC comic book characters.
I mean,
the
love
Batman stuff's fine. I don't really love it. I mean, the stuff that what's his name did. Oh, he's stuck. Ah. The stuff that Nolan did, I thought was like super impressive.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like I love the Dark Knight trilogy, but I don't like Batman any more than I did before. He's always been the best of the DC stuff, but I've just always liked Marvel more.
And honestly, I've always liked DC more. And I just feel like right now.
But the movie franchise has got no interest.
Yeah, because they don't make. And maybe I'm wrong, but they don't make the movies like the comics.
Good? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so they're not good.
No, that's true.
They try to make them into something else. And somebody in the chat said,
"Oh fuck!"
Vomits on Cats. It was said the animated DC movies are way better than the live action.
Oh, you know
ones.
what? I just watched they made an animated Killing Joke.
Yeah, it's
and
great.
I watched that on Netflix. It was pretty good, but then it was all like, it was Batgirl likes Batman, and then they fuck, and then it's weird.
What?
Dude. The Warner Brothers like DC animated stuff is like rated M for mature.
Oh, I know that, but that's not in the story.
I know. And then I like fell
why
off.
make that change?
I don't know.
because I watched.
It was
part of
all the opening. The Killing Joke was like all Batgirl stuff, and I was kind of like,
Yeah.
I thought this was like different.
No, the killing. Oh,
Fuck.
So the Killing Joke.
Get her. Ugh.
The Killing Joke. Yeah, they kind of changed that one, but I did see that movie. I remember it now. Yeah, it's they changed it a little bit, but it was originally supposed to focus on Barbara Gordon as Batgirl or
Yeah.
Batwoman. I can't remember which one she was.
She's very like youthful in this. Oh my fucking god! Why does he run right at the last second? I'm gonna run out of time. No.
Oh no, you have way more time. But yeah, I watched. They did a animated version of one of my favorite runs, Hush, and
Fuck.
they did add a change to that where they included Batman's son, where Batman's son doesn't exist in the original book. They had this whole other like, you know, they add the new characters and they adapt it. That to me is weird because like, why change it when the comic book's the same? But yeah, the animated series is...
What the fuck is this guy's problem?
The animated ones are way better than the movie series for DC, and I don't know why.
And I would say they're
Why
way
no?
better, but I don't know if they're that good either.
I
mean, they're better than the movies, but I don't like... I watched like half of that Killing Joke, and I was like, not for me.
Yeah, I mean...
This looks like Batman the Animated Series, and I don't even know if that's for me anymore.
Well, and that's the thing, because they're not supposed to be kids' movies. They're supposed to be like... Basically, what DC does really well is they're doing what Marvel did, but they did it with 2D animation. That's a lot harder to sell because I think people think of it as cartoons. They don't think of it as an adult animated comic, which is exactly what it is.
This fucking dude is like really getting on my nerves. Yeah.
But yeah, it's so weird that they made those changes where he has sex with Batwoman.
And then it's awkward.
Yeah, because they don't, and that's like never been a thing between them. Like they've always had like. That's just a weird character decision because Barbara Gordon and Batman and Bruce Wayne never romantically touch, as far as I know.
I'm all about Vicky Vale.
Yeah, either Vicky Vale or like
Stupid ass.
Selena Kyle, but not Barbara Gordon. Barbara Gordon.
Oh, what? That put him in all three.
Yeah.
That was cool.
She's always been kind of like another, like a child, like, you know, one of his kids almost. You know, like part of the Bat family.
Yeah, but you get her in that fucking latex, dude.
Dance class.
I went, oh!
Get her in that bat suit. Yeah, go fucking Bruce gets wild, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bruce can't contain himself.
I'm getting horny now just thinking about it.
Woo! I
I
just don't like DC stuff, whether it's animated or
Yeah.
live action.
I don't blame you. And honestly, the only reason I'm excited about this new Batman movie.
What
with
new Batman?
The one with Robert Pattinson.
Oh, I totally forgot
So did I.
that
Tell
got
somebody in the
delayed.
chat. Yeah, F to the T said it in the chat, but I was.
I totally forgot about that one.
Yeah, I was completely out of my head too about it. But thinking about it now, the only reason I'm excited for it is one, Robert Pattinson really impressed me with the last two
Lighthouse?
movies he did, Lighthouse and in Tenet. Man, he was just
Yeah, he was
phenomenal.
really fucking good in Tenet.
And I've
You
seen-
forget that's him.
Right, and I've seen him in that movie where he plays a Southern preacher. I've seen some of his like clips from that. The dude's a great actor.
Yeah.
And
I'm
I
down for another gritty Batman too.
Yeah.
Like Nolan's shit went pretty far, and then like it got comical when they tried to make the Joker gritty, and you get all of the Heath Ledger or the Jared Leto shit.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, Nolan made it gritty in a positive, realistic way.
Yeah.
This is fucking laughable with damaged written on your forehead. But I'm curious what this new Batman will be because it looks gritty. But is that the one where Michael Keaton is also coming back as old Batman?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know anything about this
Michael
movie.
Keaton is confirmed to play Batman again in another Warner Brothers film.
That could be I don't know what they're doing. There's like Flashpoint bullshit. I don't even.
It's
know.
like multiverse or it's old.
He's coming back for Justice League.
Oh, the next Justice League?
Apparently, according to people
Okay.
in the chat.
It's not the Robert
Killer
Pattinson.
Deal.
What is the Robert Pattinson one?
I think that one's just called the Batman,
Okay.
and it's like a reboot.
Standalone.
Yeah, of that Batman. Because
It's not like it takes place in the 2017 Joker or 2019 Joker world.
I really have no idea, actually. Aside from the one clip where
It's
I
so
saw...
convoluted.
Yeah.
DC's just convoluted all their shit.
Yeah.
Well, you know, Marvel pulled that back by canceling all the Netflix versions of their shit.
Well, I think
it's like no more Jessica Jones, no more Luke Cage, no more Iron Fist and Daredevil. It's just Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Well, I think there was also like they wanted to be able to like control all of that, and those are all under different studios too.
Well,
So I've heard they're actually working, like they might be bringing some of those back.
I think they're bringing some of those actors possibly back, but those shows are not coming back.
Okay.
Those shows are all dead. Netflix cannot make any more of those 4.
Yeah, and that makes sense so that they don't have any...
Well, Disney, it's Disney's thing now. You know, they got a streaming service, and like,
Yeah.
I just think like, could Disney like roll it in and like keep making seasons of that and have it on Disney Plus?
They could.
You know, but they don't want to. They just want to like put some of those characters back in their movies.
Yeah. Well,
or their controlled TV shows like WandaVision and this new Falcon thing.
that's more what it is. It's unanimity. What word am I trying?
Uniformity.
Uniformity. Thank you for fucking... We really are each other's opposites when it comes to knowing what we're trying to say.
We've been streaming for like 3 hours or something. Like, it's hot as fuck in here now.
Yeah, once you open that door, I'm like, whoa.
I turned a fan on, too.
Oh. Yeah, but that uniformity of, like, what all the characters are doing, I think that makes sense. And that's why it was such a big deal that they kept working with Sony to make more Spider-Man. Because it was like, oh, shit. They had that. And now they're losing the Spider-Man property. Fuck, that's gonna suck. But you know, for people who just like the whole thing to be included in under one umbrella, I like it. I'm down to see what they do with more shows. Did you finish WandaVision?
I did finish WandaVision.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the series itself.
I think it's, you know, people criticized it for what it became, which was. It became a cool premise that every week gave you like this little creative insight and almost like commentary on the television in itself.
Yeah.
But it turned into superheroes flying around shooting lasers at each other.
In effect, yeah.
And that's upsetting to a lot of people. I think they didn't like how the thing wrapped up. I'm fine with that because that's what the Avengers movies, that's what that is.
Well, that's what comic books are.
At a certain point, they all have to fly around in costumes shooting lasers
at some
other.
point in any comic book you read.
Eventually it got there,
yeah.
But it only did that in the last episode for a small act of the last episode. So I will forgive the 2 Visions flying around, and I'll forgive the 2 fucking witches flying around. And it's like, okay, this looks like a fucking PlayStation game now. Yes.
Yeah.
It is no better than a DC movie now. Yes.
Yeah.
But that was just part of it. As a whole, I thought it was really cool.
I thought, I have to remember, because I've said this every week that we talked about WandaVision, I had to remember at the end of it, this isn't The Watchmen. And I don't mean that as the book, the Watchmen series. This isn't like that. This isn't like Game of Thrones. This isn't like its own show. This is comic books. WandaVision is one part of a bigger net that they're making, a bigger net that they're casting out to cover up so many things. So yes, thematically, if it were just a story, I feel like, man, I would have liked to see certain resolutions for other characters done and all this. And I'm like, well, they didn't have to resolve any one major thing because this is a bridging thing. In comic books, they always had shit like that. I talk about it every week as the example because I want it to be clear that I can use it as a good and a bad example. Before Civil War, in X-Men, they had that one nuke go off in New Jersey that the X-Men accidentally caused, or the X-Force caused.
Are you talking about it was a mutant pyro that self-destructed and killed all those kids at
And the X-Force or the X-Men were chasing them, and it was part of what started the whole Civil War thing in the comics.
Yeah, Wolverine was there. He's kind of blamed for it.
Yeah.
I'm getting horny now just thinking about it.
Thinking about Logan burning down to just adamantium skeleton.
Yeah.
There was a scene in that that pre-Civil War arc that you're talking about.
Yeah.
Stanford, Connecticut was where it was. I think it was Pyro.
Yeah.
Was going fucking crazy, and then he just straight up like, "Yo, I'm gonna fucking just detonate myself," and he nuked that whole town, and it was like the corner of like 2 fucking elementary schools or something, and it was like the X-Men all got blamed because they were pursuing him to that location where he did it.
Yeah.
That was a sick arc, but there's a fucking shot of Wolverine where he's just adamantium skeleton because he was at the fucking epicenter of that explosion.
Yeah. It was Speedball, not Pyro, apparently.
It was Speedball? Okay.
Yeah. I don't remember that.
I don't remember a character called Speedball. But
Neither do I, but
I didn't think it was Pyro. I knew that was wrong when I was saying it.
So in that instance,
but Speedball.
But by the way, we got raided by Frank in the middle of that. So shouts out to Frank and all the big dogs. How y'all fucking doing?
What's up? Why does Ryan say fuck? I just looked it up. Like I don't believe you. I do believe you, Ryan.
Yeah. No, he just was putting it earlier. Oh no, it was Nitro. Fuck, I just looked it up. Speedball was the guy who lived. Holy shit. So hey, there you go.
I don't know. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Now I'm confused.
But anyway, the idea is that was a bridging story that set up a bigger thing. That's what WandaVision was. WandaVision did do cool things, and in those first few episodes were really unique. The first 8, even still, I think are on their own, really cool, fun little stories with great mystery, and there's probably a bunch of stuff embedded in there that if we go back and watch it...
Well, people complained about the first couple that it had no exposition of what's going on.
Yep.
Then halfway through the series, you got about half and half.
Yeah.
You have what's going on with the military base outside and what's going on in the TV show Wanda's making up.
Yep.
Then towards the end, you have less of the TV show going on inside her head and almost all exposition of the real world and subsequent superhero fly-around fight.
So in that they created a really interesting thing. So
I liked how the scale tipped.
Yeah. Right? Like, that's what I mean. They told a cool story. The biggest thing that I complimented every week was that I didn't know what they were going to do week to week. And the entire time, I thought they were setting up some big House of M type situation.
Yeah, a lot of people thought we were doing House of M shit, and I got real excited for that.
So did I.
Because, like, she had her kids there, and she's bringing Vision back and everything. I'm like, yo, this is legit how House of M kind of went down. But it didn't really pan out to that, I guess.
No, instead it gave you the origin story of the Scarlet Witch, which they had not been able to use before the Fox acquisition.
Right.
So now we have the Scarlet Witch. It also gave us, I thought, we had cool superhero laser fights, but then we also had some of the most intelligent conversations with Vision versus Vision.
Do you know the ship of Theses?
Yeah, like and just having that whole conversation, and then the whole like the episode before of him talking about grief and his approach to the humanity of a memory of somebody that she loves and all that kind of thing. Like,
well, comic books also do this thing where a character's never really dead.
Yeah.
And now we're seeing this in the films. Like, they fucking figured out a way through this WandaVision show to bring Vision back from his death by the hands of Thanos, which I thought was pretty cool. It's like, whoa, is that permanent now?
Yeah.
Like, we got Vision back, and he's got a fucking Mind Stone. I can't wait to see what's next.
Yeah, I mean, and so that's kind of what it is.
Or he doesn't need the Mind Stone. I don't even know.
He doesn't. So the piece of the Mind Stone that she explained it, I think in the last episode, the piece of the Mind Stone in me is the memory of you, Vision, and that memory manifested itself when as that vision that we saw, and then because of that power that she has to make that real, he was able to transfer the memory that he had as Vision to White Vision.
That synthoid Vision.
It was the reason why they used that I mean, apparently it's from the comics too, but it was the reason why they used that ship of Theseus example. It's like, well, that is Vision's body, but it's Vision's body without the memories. I'm the memories. Now we just need to make
Put them back
one.
in there.
If you were to remove the rot, then you would have the original ship of Theseus or whatever. And so that's
I'm not even going to try to pronounce it.
I know, I keep fucking it up every time. I keep forgetting if it's Theseus or Theses. But yeah, I like that. I
Doesn't matter.
I was a little bummed that they didn't do more cataclysmic event stuff, but that's just
Well,
because I am ambitious.
I think we're getting. I think it'll go into more like multiverse,
Yeah.
cataclysm type stuff.
Yeah.
I think that next Doctor Strange movie is called
Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah, and I think maybe Wanda will play a bigger role in that, and then maybe we'll get more exposition on the Quicksilver that came over from the X-Men movies.
Oh, I mean that was literally just an actor.
I know. That's how they explained it away. Because I thought we were going somewhere with this when Pietro showed up. Like,
Yeah.
From the fucking X-Men movies.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, whoa, are we really kind of merging this in some way? Like, but it seems like he just lived in that actor lived in Jersey.
Yeah.
But she imbued in him super speed.
Yeah.
Just like she made up her kids having those two powers. Which is basically a little Wanda and a little Vision.
In effect.
But those were just two kids that lived in Jersey too.
No.
Well, actually,
That's why she
create them from nothing?
She
made
birthed
those ones.
them. So she might have, like not necessarily. I don't know what they're gonna explain it as, but that's why like right before she left, she said thank you for choosing me as your mother because they came to her almost. You know what I mean?
Okay. So they weren't actors, but Pedro was definitely like just a guy in Jersey.
He literally
with a headshot in his fucking apartment.
Yep, and she even mentioned, because I replayed the first episode just by accident, and I had it on the background while I was like doing stuff after I finished the series.
Oh yeah.
And she Agnes comes over and talks about Ralphie won't even do this. The dude's name was Ralph the entire time. She talked about him from like the first episode.
Oh, she was talking about that dude.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And I love everybody being mad about that his name was Ralph Bonner, but it was like
why?
It was like, who cares if they made one boner joke in your precious comic book movie?
Why is
show.
Ralph Bonner a boner joke?
Because she says your name is Ralph Boner, and the idea is she misread it, so he laughs and goes Boner. His name is Bonner. Bohner is Bonner. But like. Everybody fucking freaked out about them saying boner in a fucking comic book movie where a Scarlet Witch and a Synthesoid fight a purple witch inside of a fake city.
What?
It's a movie show. Who cares?
That's I didn't hear anyone complain about boner.
Yeah, I mean, you would see everybody say like, I can't believe that all we got was a stupid boner joke, and I'm like, no, you got 8 episodes of really fun TV.
Oh, because the Pedro thing, they don't think it paid off.
Well,
like
yeah.
It didn't really merge like Days of Futures Past X-Men.
Yeah.
Well, no one can hear you, Rocco, so you got to get on mic. Rocco. You can't get, no one's hearing you. There's silence at this point because Rocco's talking about something.
They couldn't even see him on camera.
They couldn't see him or hear him, so I don't think Rocco likes the boner joke either. I take that. There's a mic if he wanted to come in, but I think he's afraid of us.
It's better this way.
The hate that like any comic book movie gets is just funny.
It is.
It's a comic book movie. I mean, I don't hate on the Snyder Cut. I mean, I just don't care about it.
Exactly.
If someone else wants to watch it, that's great.
That is exactly how I feel. It's these movies are supposed to be fun comic book adventures, and that's why that's what started this whole thing. WandaVision ultimately serves as a bridge to Multiverse of Madness and a few of the next things that are being set up from her ability to now become the Scarlet Witch. And they're letting you know that. They're also reminding you of all the Skrill stuff.
I think
they created Photon.
Oh yeah. You know what I realized halfway through that show was the girl who goes in, the black girl.
Yeah, Monica Rambeau.
Who comes out and then goes back in and can use like powers and shit.
That's Photon.
That's the little girl from the Carol Danvers movie or
Captain
whatever.
Marvel. That's why.
Because that was in the 80s and she was a little girl like of 12 and now she's grown up in 2021. I didn't really see that until maybe 4 episodes of her showing up, you know what I mean? But that character's name is what, Brian?
Monica Rambeau.
No, Photon.
Photon is the superhero that
I've never heard of that character.
I think is it Photon?
But that's where she got those powers, essentially. Like,
yeah, because she pulled herself through. Yeah, Monica Rambeau's Photon. Because she pulled herself through the hex and like was able to combine her different entities. I don't know exactly what it was when she was split up inside of the hex. she was.
I wish Rocco would come back in and finish that thought, but.
She's just gonna do cool space stuff. It's gonna deal with the Skrull. I always call him Skrill, but the Skrull and all
Yeah,
that
you got
kind of
that.
shit.
You got that after credit scene of the Skrull coming.
Yeah, and that's the thing, because they've been hinting at it the whole time. Like, he says, like the director guy, like they heavy-handed it that was the girl. Also, like they said the woman's name and that she worked for Sword, but like they were they would say stuff like, well, we know you're very well versed with these kinds of things, Monica, you know, or we know you're into the heavens, Monica. Like, throughout this whole show, they were definitely making sure you knew that was the daughter of the friend of Carol from the Captain Marvel. So yeah, you're right. I want to know what they're gonna do and tie all that in. There's been theories as well that the reason that Captain Marvel's hair is short in Endgame is because she shaved her head when Monica's mom got cancer again. Because remember, she comes back after the blip.
Yeah.
And they're like, your mom died of cancer 4 years ago, like
Yeah.
a year and a half after everybody vanished. So in Endgame, you see Captain Marvel with much shorter hair, and it would have been, if she would have cut it, yeah, it would have been like, you know, that in remembrance of her friend.
That's
who
a
died
detail
of cancer.
I did not. That's very specific.
It's weird. I've seen like a lot of fan theories. That is the thing that always makes me excited about
I don't
comic
see
books.
anything. I never see or hear. I talk to you about this shit, but I don't see or read or talk to anyone else about this.
All you have to do is, like, I go to Instagram and I just go to explore, and then the first thing I see that has any Captain Marvel whatever detail, I click on that, and then it just brings up through the algorithm all of the like things that
I just don't watch that type of video.
Yeah.
Like anyone talking about a
Yeah.
TV show or any kind of like no time. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't normally go into fan theories too much, especially after watching Lost and, you know, Game of Thrones and everything that's had to have a fan theory behind it, and they're all fucking wrong.
Oh, fuck, it missed him. Got him on the second pass.
But I think it's really cool. I think it's nice that WandaVision did, again, week to week, they did something that we couldn't guess what was going to happen next, and then it didn't end the way anyone thought it was going to end.
Kind of like, who was this other witch character? I don't know her from, what was her name?
Her name?
I love that actress.
Oh, yeah, dude. Catherine Hahn or Hahn? I always fuck it up. But she is Agatha
Agnes
Harkness.
Yeah.
So they gave you her origin story. That's exactly who she is. She is a witch from the Salem witch trials who they attempted to burn at the stake.
Is this a Marvel character
Yeah.
from existing stuff?
So in the comic books,
She's the White Witch or something?
She would.
No, that's Emma Frost.
She was. I forget exactly what she did because I don't know her. I had to like read all this stuff.
Well, there's probably,
later.
you know, like Marvel Universe has like 1,000 fucking. They're Dracula's in the fucking Marvel Universe. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like Swamp Thing's in the.
Yeah.
Or Man Thing or something. I don't know. There's like a Marvel version of everything. I mean, Marvel's Thor is just a Norse god, you know, repurposed as a comic book hero.
Yeah. And yeah, I think for her, she was just an old school witch who, in some iterations, teaches Wanda, and in other iterations, she's like the mortal enemy.
Okay.
Yeah. So it all just depends. But
Well,
yeah.
It's been a fun show.
Holy
I
shit.
don't know if Rocco is. I wanted to have him come back. I wanted to talk more about WandaVision.
Yeah, I wanna
I
talk
don't
about
know if
boners.
he was.
PCs and boners.
I don't know. He doesn't like boners. But that's the end of our show. My quest has failed. I've gone extra long today. We do have a 64-hour special for you.
Oh.
I'm just a little jealous of the artwork here. I am so happy that the Ava still image from Sawyer made it onto a t-shirt. This is from our End of Ava video.
I cannot tell you how much I love this
Yeah,
shirt.
Sean's daughter Sawyer drew this for us. Among the other, Rocco came up with all these great images, from the movie.
Yeah.
And had her recreate them all, and it was fantastic. This being on a shirt is just made my day, though.
I cannot wait to wear that at anime conventions, just around town. Like, that is such a hip shirt. I'm not even being sarcastic. It's such a hip and fun shirt. It's like, that's Evangelion, right? Right. Is that from the anime? No, a child.
Shop.mega64.com. You can get that right now. It's probably going down tonight. It was up Sunday. That's 64 hours, baby. I mean, you got the last chance to get it right now.
BBS is your last hit to get it. There's a direct link.
You can always get our merch at shop.mega64.com. The 64-hour specials are pre-orders, and I sure do love you. We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Good night.
Oh yeah, Bryan. Kat Dennings was the best fucking part of that show, by the way. You're right. Kat Dennings was the best fucking part. 100% without a doubt. It's Kat Dennings. Dennings. Yeah. Yeah.